long as there's no nipple, we'll be fine.
Not really.
Fine. No nip, no clit,
Oh,
no
yeah,
butthole. We'll be fine.
Perfect.
There we go.
It came back just in time for you to say,
Yes!
Oh,
not
fantastic.
really. That's all.
Fine.
Yep.
No nip, no clit,
Well,
no
yeah,
butthole.
perfect.
Okay, we have audio now. Well, at least, okay.
Hey!
I think we have audio. Oh, yes. They can hear us. They can hear us. Ha 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 ha.
This
My
has
God, ladies
been
and gentlemen, did you miss a lot
Just
without
a-
audio?
a night
Oh,
already.
holy shit. So, hi.
Hello.
We're back. Thank you again for joining us. Kessie was about to go over the Twitch contest announcements real quick because we are getting close. Kessie, please.
Yes, for the third time now. We're trying to hit 300 followers on Twitch. We are currently sitting at 273. When we hit 300, we will be drawing a name from our followers, and that person will win the beautiful set of minis that you can see to just over there.
There.
Fuck, did I point the right direction? No, I pointed the wrong direction. There, over there.
Yeah, over there.
Okay, anyway. 30 minis, 3D printed by Ray himself. They'll be ready for you. And they're pretty awesome looking. So follow us if you haven't already, and if you have, share the stream, tell your friends. Follows are free. Yay!
Yay! And we thank you very much for all the help. Those of you who shared it out already have done so, have given us to making sure this contest gets wrapped up quick. It was supposed to end in Halloween. It's gone a little bit longer than we thought it would, but we greatly appreciate all the help. And thank you very much, Kessie. Now, we also have Dr. Joshua Runyon to tell us about our next event that's going on right now, which is our Extra Life Charity Drive. Can you hear us? Let's check. Everyone says hi.
Hello.
Okay, so
Hi.
sound seems to be good.
Hi.
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming through.
All
Lit.
right. Now, we really apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I had an update earlier today. We don't know if that's what caused the issues, but I had to reboot the machine again, and everything seems to be working. We're going to try a transition here. Dr. Runyon, would you continue to enjoy telling us about Extra Life real quick?
All right, fast mode.
Fast mode.
Extra Life. Extra Life. It is a charity organization that helps sick and needy children. They've raised over $70 million since 2008. We're super stoked to be a part of that. We raised $2,445. That is $445 over the goal that we had set earlier in the year to get to 2,000. Right now, we've still got that going on for about another month. It's going to end January 14th. Today is the 15th of December, so there's still just a little bit of time to kind of squeeze in a bit more cash for these kids. If you can give, everything helps. $5, $10, whatever you can give. If you can't, we have the link available in the Twitch chat. We also have it available on our Facebook page and on our Twitter. So if you can grab that instead and send it out and share it, get the word out in these final days, we would be super appreciative, and I know that those kids would as well. Once again, as always, be a hero, save a kid.
Thank you very much, Josh.
Boom, record time.
Record time, amazing. Alrighty, so now we also remember we're trying to do everything we can to help out all aspects of our gaming family, including our gaming community. And in order to do that, what we're trying to do right now is we are trying to make sure that we are promoting gaming communities in general. And the backbone of every gaming community is the friendly local game store. In order to help facilitate this, we are going through and actually contacting all these stores directly ourselves. We are asking them, are you requiring master visits? Are you doing curbside pickup? Are you doing everything you need to keep the community safe and healthy? And if they are, then we tell you who they are on this show. And we are native to Texas, and tonight's store is Common Ground Games in Dallas, Texas. It's actually in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm sorry, that was my fault. Common Ground Games is doing everything right. Not only are they doing master visits, they have the alcohol rub at the door, and they basically are making sure that everything is safe. They're doing limited occupancy inside the store, but they are going one step beyond, and they will do delivery into the local area within 15 miles of the store. Now, right now, they also have specials going on their Magic the Gathering bundles and their Marvel Heroes miniature game bundles right now. So if you guys want to make sure that you guys can take advantage of this, go to Common Ground Games. You can give them a call. They'll do curbside. Like I said, they'll do delivery within 15 miles. And you guys should give them some love no matter what, because they are doing the right thing to keep the community safe during COVID. And that is the most important thing. So if you can, go to their website. It's in the chat right now. Go to their Facebook page. If you're not in the area, tell them thank you for doing the right thing for the community. Tell them thank you for doing their best to keep the community safe, and tell them the Dinner to Game sent you. And but if you do live in the area, please give them a shot. They're doing everything they can for you guys. So we wanted to make sure that they got some love as well. Speaking of supporting and giving love, if you want to support us, then one of the best ways you can do that is by going ahead and subbing to us here on Twitch. We would greatly appreciate it, and all the funds go towards us getting better equipment for all of our participants, so we can be on the same quality. If you can probably tell, some of us have the same cameras, some of us don't. We're doing everything we can to get everything going for everyone right now. If we can get everyone on the same equipment, the video and sound issues hopefully will go up. We also need to get a new box for our streaming PC. This machine cuts it, but sometimes it doesn't, as we discovered tonight. So we need to make sure that we get all that situated so we can make sure we have the best quality stream for you guys. Patreon is another way you can do that if you don't want to sub on Twitch. Our Patreon right now is live. We have reward levels from as little as $1 all the way up to $10. You get special titles on Discord. You get special channels on Discord, access to our Skype chat during the games, you get access to all kinds of different things. AMAs, we're going to be doing games for our actual Patreon subscribers. As soon as we get enough people on Patreon, we're going to be launching once a month games that one of us is going to run for our Patreon folks. We also have our a Discord, as I said, that has basically all of our all the information you can find on the show. Everything is put up in the announcements on Discord, and it is a really fun place to be. We have a lot of people there, and the cast is there constantly. We're always interacting with folks. So if you guys ever want to come on, ask questions, anything like that, all of that's right there, and we're ready to go. So please, if you can, just go ahead and maybe they do, Disco. Maybe they do. But yes, if you guys can go ahead and jump onto the Discord, we would love it. So please. And finally, if you can and you want to, you can rep yourself with Dinner and a Game swag. We have a store at www.dinnerandagame.net, and we can make sure that you guys can get on there to get you all the items you need. We have shirts, we have hats, we have beanies, we have backpacks, we have hoodies, we have zipper front hoodies, we have this really big weird raincoat thing that I didn't know what it was until I designed it, and then it was like, okay, that's weird. But we have a lot of stuff on there, and all of it, all the proceeds from that goes towards supporting us, your crew here on Dinner and a Game. And we would love and appreciate if you guys could come on and purchase that, and then send us pictures of you guys wearing that stuff, and we will put them up on our Facebook page, because we want to show everyone that we have fans who love us and actually want to rep our stuff. So if you can do that, we would greatly appreciate it. If you can't, we all understand that. I mean, come on, it's COVID. We're all in a tough time. But whatever you can do to support us, just give us a follow if you can, and tell your friends about us. That's all we could really ever really truly want or ask for. So in the meantime, I think that must wrap up just about everything that we wanted to talk about. So let me see something real quick.
I mean, from the time we started streaming this time, it only took like 7 to 10 minutes. So, hey.
1 second. Haha! I found another problem, but I'm going to fix it right now. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I see the issue. I'm fixing it. Give me just a moment. I forgot the main screen for putting the sound back on. But it only takes a couple of seconds to fix that. And there we are. Sorry about that, guys. We didn't fix all those, so they're back now, though. All right, so all the audio is now caught up. All right, so we are waiting on Disco to get here, but in the meantime, where we left off last time, our heroes had just committed an incredible act. They had beaten a Goristro at only 6th level. It was an amazing fight. They did incredibly well, and they basically were chasing a Drow priestess who had escaped from prison after they had caught her and had arrested her and turned her over to the authorities. She had been busted out of the prison by a bunch of demons. They chased her down into the same temple they had originally taken her from. They discovered her in the summoning room of the temple, and inside the summoning circle was a giant demon. As they came in, they noticed there was another person with her who turned out to be a Drow mage who had summoned the demon. And as he released the demon with the instructions to kill them all, he grabbed a hold of the Drow priestess. She had time to cast one spell, and then they both teleported out and disappeared. So, in the meantime, everyone else is basically, gone through the fight. You guys are we literally wrapped up at the end of the fight. So you guys are still the adrenaline's still pumping, the Garisto is slowly dissolving. What are you guys going to do?
I'm gonna kind of flick my blade clean and unsummon it, and be like, all right, I know where she is.
Thank you for the biddies, baby.
You know where she is? How?
Well, before they teleported out of here, I cast a spell on them. and it allows me to tell where they are for up to 8 hours as long as I concentrate on it.
That's beautiful. Where is she then?
Hey, DM, where is she?
You know that she is okay because you don't know.
I was gonna say it would
Sharn.
just kind of tell the direction, right?
Yeah, no, you know direction and general distance.
Mm-hmm.
She is to your southwest, and she is about 3 months travel away.
Well, and I kind of point like a compass, and I'm like, about that way, about 3.5 months away.
Alrighty then.
So
Well,
can I do a history check to see if I know like the general area in like if it's like southwest of here and about like get like a not like an exact location obviously, but like nearest major city.
Well, let's take a look at this real fast. Let's bring up the map. Oops. Which one's this one? This one. Okay. Let me change the view of this to the map real fast for everyone else. Oh, I gotta do it on mine. And then I gotta drag all y'all over to the map. I'm the map.
I also thought about that song.
mm-hmm.
On the map.
So,
Look at me. I'm the map now.
He is the map, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you're on Covair, let me see. Can you guys see it? Oops. Which is this continent here.
Mm-hmm.
And you're about here in Covair, I do believe. She
So
is
they're
about
in Zendrick?
here. Yeah, she's on Zendrick. And
Oh,
she's
boy.
probably in the islands right around here, the peninsula, on Zendrick.
Well,
That's very far.
It's very far.
yeah.
That's very far.
Very, very far.
Well,
Cool.
Time to rent a boat.
Yeah.
Well, what should we do right now then?
No, she's gone. She be gone.
Boat rentals, super cheap. Guarantee it.
for a second, I thought you said Boat Reynolds, and I was like, man,
Oh, no.
It's
Oh, no.
a great
Oh,
name
wait, no,
for a
you're
boat.
here.
run with that.
Boat
Great.
Reynolds. That's a fantastic
That's
name.
a great name for a boat.
Yeah. All right,
Has to have
so
a mustache, though.
Yeah.
what do you guys want to do? I mean, you know she's
Well-
not in Sharn proper.
Yeah, if we know that she's not in Sharn proper anymore,
And
then
you'll
I
know where
guess-
she is for the next 8 hours.
yeah, then I guess there's not much we can do from here unless we have a
Right.
unless we can teleport there too, but we would need a
Now,
circle.
Zendrick is the ancestral home of the actual Drow, though.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're probably not like that's we might run into her again later for plot reasons, but
Yeah,
Uh,
right.
but like for now I'm ready to forget about her until she shows up like 6 months from now. Be like, do you remember me, bitches? And you go,
Oh, it's you.
It's like, I don't
Dun,
know.
dun, dun.
Make your
Murder.
hands do this.
She's like, I'll let
Look
you all
more
live
familiar.
if you give me my orc boyfriend. And you'll be like, oh.
About that.
everybody wants an orc
Hmm.
boyfriend.
Everyone wants an orc boyfriend. All right, so you guys are still down here in this, subterranean layer. Pretty much, it's like I said, the bodies were still laying there from the last time you came in. No one came in and like policed it up or anything like that. There's still dead people laying everywhere. Dead cultists.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
So I'm gonna turn to Ren actually, and I'm going to say, so she's gone. what's next for you then? You said that you were here to help. Was there clearer goals behind that, or is it just simply a broad, I'm here to help?
I'm gonna have to go with that last one. Honestly, I didn't even know until about, I don't know, an hour before I met you guys. So it kind of just comes and goes. But yeah, I mean, while I'm here, I would
What
love to help.
exactly comes and goes?
The purpose, I suppose, would be the best way. Look, all I know is that if I stick with you guys, I will know what I'm supposed to do.
Okay then. And I
Oh.
take a hand and I go onto either side of his shoulders, and I say, I dub the official member of the Powder Kegs then.
Oh, well, that was easy. Thank you.
We're just
I mean,
we're just
As
collecting
I'm like
people.
covered in like a giant gash
Yeah.
from Restro that just like beat the shit out of me. Oh.
Are you looking hurt?
I think you cast Cure Wounds on me last time, but you didn't roll any dice for it.
The last thing in roll 20 says 8.
Yeah,
8.
that looks
Oh.
like it was the last one for him.
Well, all right then. Oh, lit. Then I'm feeling 8 points better. Thank you.
Cool.
So we're back at the like almost bottom of Sharn again,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're down in the
We
cog
shouldn't.
again.
Do we have to go back the same way we went last time where we got ambushed?
No.
We should avoid that area.
I don't want to. Please,
I mean,
let's not.
Either that, or we should go directly the same way that they wouldn't be expecting it. I guess I don't know. It's just I feel like no matter where we go in the city, something is going to happen. It's just the nature of Sharn.
True.
Well,
All right. Well,
then should we rest down here maybe? Is everyone feeling okay? Are we worried about getting into another scrap?
if we could just have a short rest, that would be fantastic, actually.
I suppose we could do with a breather.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Does anyone have any way to contact the sergeant or anything
No.
along those lines? Maybe we could get a pickup. So we
Remember,
don't
the sergeant
have to...
was injured too last time. You guys threw her a heal, I do believe, but she was pretty badly hurt.
yeah.
Well, I guess we're going to patch ourselves up for a little while, take a breather, and then
Try and get back.
figure out what comes next. There is something that I wanted to run by all of you. I have recently I've come into a bit of information, and I would like to run it by the group. It's in regards to our mission with House Dusk and the destruction of said house.
Mm-hmm. Listening.
So I don't know how reliable the source is, but I was will say a little birdie told me that the spider is hiding out in the cog. They operate in the cog, so it's a good place to start. Perhaps.
How many of you were based here out of Sharn again? I know that Powder was not. Powder had only been here for a few months, and Astrid was not either.
Dude would have
Dude
been the only
was.
other.
Yeah. So the spider, of course, is one of the arms of the Dosk. It is actually the arms, the spiders, the arms of the Dosk that is designed around bribery, manipulation, and situations such as that. So they try and heavily influence political figures, major, financial organizations, stuff like that. They're usually not super out in the open. They leave that to the more direct arms of the Dosk. And so this having information that the spider is openly is operating in Sharn is all on its own is a risk, because just being able to state that means that you know something very, 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 very that the Dosk would very much like you to not advertise.
Again, I don't know how trustworthy the source is, but it's a lead.
I don't mean to be rude and interrupt, but what is the Dusk?
Oh, yes, as an official member, I suppose that it's it would behoove us to tell you about our arch nemesis.
Our mortal.
The people who want you dead now.
Yes, now that you've been with us for more than 10 minutes, there's most likely a target on your head. They are a organized crime syndicate. You're familiar with the dragon houses and the way that they operate. Think of it as like a perverse mockery of said houses. These people are the worst of the worst, and they do so many things. This one in particular would be more of a shakedown and bribery, the lighter side of the underworld. Not so much the kidnappings and the killings and the other horrors, but this branch in particular for the spider would be more on the tamer side, but still funded and powered by the same people who would be willing to take that pretty green skin right off of you and wear it as a decoration of some sort.
I see. All right.
It's a lot to take in at once, I understand.
Mm.
You can process this as much as you need to. These people have already kidnapped and murdered a child. We were able to bring the child back, so you win some, you lose some.
And may or
They
may not
have
have
my
killed,
family.
and may or may not have killed Joey's cousin.
They are holding a few of our members' families hostage, Dude and Powder both, and they are essentially the scum of the earth that have very few days left.
Well, I will do the best that I can to help you all.
I'm sure that you will do fine. You did remarkable in the encounter that we just had with this, whatever the hell this thing was.
Ray, would I know what this thing was?
You can make me either a religion or an arcana roll.
I'll do the Arcana.
Whip.
Hey.
Oh. That's quite good.
There we go. All right. So you know that this is a demon. It answers. Oh, thank you very much for the biddies. It answers to all the telltale marks of being a demonic entity, from its size and its general and the general form you saw it in. You know it is a incredibly powerful demon known as a Goristro. Um, kind of realizing that, you realize that somehow you managed to defeat a creature that has been known to tear heroes to pieces, tearing whole divisions of armies by itself.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is literally a demon that's designed to be used as a living siege engine.
I'm going to take all that in. I'm going to look at Bastion and be like, oh boy. Well,
You all right?
yes. It's you said it's turning into like sludge, right?
Yep.
Could I take a little a vial and get some of the sludge and stopper it up?
Yes.
Okay. This is So the people that we're after can summon those things like often?
No. This one, to my understanding, she was not a part of the syndicate. She was adjacent to it.
From what you understand, oh well, you can tell me whatever you want to tell.
She was working with them, but not necessarily a part of the house. It's all very convoluted. I suppose they were trying to have her do this for them, but she's gone now, on another continent. So unless she is going to come back soon, I don't think that that's going to be a plan that will come to fruition for them.
Well,
dealings. They had a deal and we broke it off with them, made them break it off.
All right.
Yeah, I imagine now that we've kind of thrown a wrench into their plans like that, she's most likely on their hit list as well. They're not very forgiving.
We're having this conversation during the short rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say real quick, I used my charges on my armor to get back a 1 second level slot and 1 first level slot. Just want to get that out before I forgot.
No problem.
Speaking of, since everyone's going to be resting, how does Dude look?
I mean,
sorry, he kind of shakes out of it and goes, sorry, I just blacked out there for a second. I strange memories of corporate bureaucracy and data validations and forecasting reports. It was terrible. Bastion, hold me. And he goes in and gives you a huge hug. He's not doing fantastic. He's had worse.
yeah.
So I'm gonna see that you're a little scuffed up, and I'm going to say, I told you to be careful. And I'm going to take some bandages. I'm going to start patching you up during the short rest. Because I am still looking. I mean, I've got like a gnarly cut on me, but like I'm still looking pretty good.
I'm also gonna roll some hit dice too.
During that time,
Dude and Rin look
he's gonna
terrible.
be like, "Did you see the time where I was riding it like a
Yes,
bull?
yes, it was impressive.
Brave, right?
Very brave. So brave. A little reckless, but brave.
Definitely brave. It's super cool.
Definitely brave.
So, what
It
should
made
we do?
It made my heart flutter.
What should we do with this? And I kind of motion to like the giant summoning circle in the middle of the room.
It is carved into the floor.
Is there a way to, I don't know, break the circle? Just like break it, if we break the floor? Is that how it works? Is that how magic works? That's how magic works, right?
I would have no idea.
I can break it.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if there's anything that we can do besides the regular?
Yeah, I'm saying that like to the two of you are magic
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
Could I get in on that as well?
Our magic. Whoa.
I just gifted a bunch of subs, so we're gonna get a little bit of spam.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Hey,
Woo!
Oh, I got an emo. I got a thank you.
Woo! So, just
I'll
wanted to
roll
say
that.
Merry Christmas to a few folks. Congratulations
Nice.
on the gifted subs. This is a little early Christmas present. But yes, so you guys,
and thank
as you
for
look
sticking
at
with us
the
through the
as you
Right.
look at the actual circle, I need you to make me an Arcana roll.
21.
Excellent. All right, so the easiest way is exactly what everyone's already stated. The easiest way is to literally physically break the circle. Now, what you can see in the circle is that the circle has been carved into the stone, and it looks like they used probably melted silver and poured it into the circle. So it would not take much physical damage to break the circle, but it is definitely impossible to kick it with your boot and break it. You would have to, dude would have to take his axe and literally hack into it, and
I was gonna try and summon my sword and cast Eldritch Blast at it a couple times.
Okay. That is a force attack. I would definitely allow that. So go ahead and make me an attack roll.
All right. Oh, damn! Eldritch Blast. At least I get 2.
What level are you?
Do what?
Warlock. You're 6th level, right?
Yeah,
You
I
do
get
have
2.
2. The second one hits.
What's the AC of the floor?
The AC of the floor is actually... Oh, wait. That was advantage on your first roll, because this is a stationary target. So you get advantage on your roll.
So
your
I
second
rolled a
bolt has
23 and got
yes.
6 force damage.
Okay, and you it's not enough to break the silver line loose yet. So so roll for the second bolt. You have advantage on it.
All right. Let's try rolling it from roll 20.
25 definitely hits. So yes. So basically, once you do at least you did what? That's another.
It's a total of 11
Yes,
force damage.
Yes. So once you do 15 damage, it's enough to break that silver, break loose the silver that was poured in there, and it breaks the circle itself. There's no visible effect to it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't, there's no dissipation, but you and Powder, you definitely know that this ends the abilities of this circle to be utilized until it is repaired and it is re-empowered.
That will take care of it for now. They could always repair it.
Can I take some of the silver that I broke loose?
Yeah, you can just pull up a lot of the silver. I mean, it was literally liquid silver, so it's very soft. So you can get a few silver pieces worth of silver out of it.
Cool. I just want to roll it into one ball.
That's all it takes. That's it.
For now.
I don't understand magic at all.
It's complicated.
As I'm kind of rolling the silver ball in my hand, and I look at Powder look, it's shiny, and I put it in my pocket.
Okay, all right. So you guys, you're taking a short rest, so you got at least an hour down here.
Mm-hmm.
So what else are you going to do? I mean, with using the Eldritch Blast, it didn't take more than a few moments to mar the circle. What else are you going to do while you're down here? I mean, there's still that gate.
Yeah, since I'm not super beat up, I'll probably like be good to go sooner. So I'm gonna go check out. I'm gonna give this place one more sweep.
Okay.
Just to make sure that there's nothing that we missed in here, and that includes this room. Like I'll spend an hour going through this place and like double checking to make sure that we didn't miss anything, like any documents or any
Right.
any writings, any books, any notes, anything.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Okie dokie. Oh.
Hey, Ray.
Yep.
Wow,
During
that's
our
fair.
short rest, since I'm getting the affectionate assistive touch from my bow, would you say that how can I get any additional HP from that since he's helping me?
Actually, he quickly abandons you to go tearing off through the room and looking around at different things.
I would stay until he's patched up. Like I would patch him up and then like scold him to like make sure that the bandages stay on and don't pick at anything. You don't want to get an
Get up,
infection.
just lay there.
Yeah, don't tear the stitches. You're going to bust your gut.
Bust your gut. Unfortunately, the loving touch of another does not actually heal you anymore. Did you
Heals you
did you roll all your hit dice you wanted to roll yet already?
Yeah, I already rolled.
Take your lowest one that you rolled and re-roll it.
Okay.
That's so sweet. Well,
Where is it? Roll.
It's my love
Ooh,
language.
much better.
There
Physical
you
touch.
go.
Thanks. From a
You're
3 to a
welcome.
10.
So,
And I will make it on the roll 20s twos.
twos. All right. So yeah, Bastion, you don't really find anything.
Yep.
The altar that she was using looks like it was kind of just thrown together. It does look like there were things kept in the altar, but you don't know if someone else came in here.
This building was like repurposed to be what it is, anyways, right?
Yes.
Like this was clearly like this was like what, like a warehouse, right? We were going through like
This was some kind of subterranean temple.
oh, okay.
Yes. All these passages, all these rooms and everything like that, they were already in existence. You know, it
Okay.
doesn't look like it was built out by anyone. This looks old.
Would we be able to tell who it was a temple to?
There is
Any like
you were told that it was a temple to the demon prince Gratz, who is the demon prince of darkness.
okay. Yeah, then I don't. Never mind. I thought it was like once a holy place that had been perverted.
No, this was
Okay.
always a desecrated place.
Gross.
Holy
Yeah,
to some,
then-
desecrated to others. You know how it is.
Then the only thing of interest I'm probably going to see is that wall again.
Yep.
Especially since I rolled a 9.
We already did an Arcana check on that wall
Yeah,
a while back, right?
Like 3 or 4 times now we've done
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
check on that wall.
You know that it's a
it's a
extraplanar gateway. It goes into the abyss somewhere. You know that it can be accessed opened from this side to allow things to come through and go back into the abyss. You don't know. You could not. No one rolled high enough in Arcana to figure out how to open
How
it.
to
Well,
or how to close it.
technically,
Technically, it's
Xander
closed.
Xander cast Identify on it,
Yes.
and then he told everybody what it did.
technically.
Yes. Does Identify give you the mechanics of the item?
Mm-hmm. Everything.
Okay, so Xander knew how to open it, and you told everyone. So basically, in order to open that gateway,
It's a blood sacrifice, right?
yes, it was a blood sacrifice.
But he didn't tell us how to close it.
The closing it is basically just done by sealing. It's sealed with a word, and it's basically the abyssal word for endings.
I do not speak Abyssal. So, yeah, if I don't really find anything, I'll come back to the group.
Now, blood sacrifice does not mean death, by the way.
No, I imagine that if
It
I
depends
like,
on what you're bringing through.
I imagine that if I like cut my hand, I could bring like a closet over.
Yes, exactly. That type of
Yeah.
thing. It all depends on how much blood you're willing to sacrifice.
Yeah, no, none at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and come back to the group.
Quick question. In regards to the blood sacrifice thing, does dude overhear this, or...
He was there when Xander identified it, I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whether he really care about it or not, I don't know. It's stupid magic shit.
It would be more of an intriguing aspect for dude rather than a like, how can I use this to my advantage? It's really like the same kind of mindset.
Why don't I
that,
just
like,
open this cabinet?
Yeah, like pretty much the same mindset of like, kids using HEB buddy bucks at the HEB. Like, what'll I get this time?
God, my kid is
like,
so obsessed with
So
that.
what you're telling me
So wait,
is
you're gonna
I
open
just
up a
rubbed this
demon
blood on this
gashapon?
thing, and it summons a demon. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna actually look over. In regards to that, where is that cobwood guy? Because I think we could probably get something really fucking cool out of this thing.
Where's the what
Wait,
guy?
the what guy?
The cobwood guy.
Oh,
back
he
at-
left.
He's
He
back.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, no. I don't
Right,
think he's
right,
coming
but do
back
we
at
know
dinner.
where
He
he
was
is?
saying
Because
he was
they
going to
don't-
get his wife out of town.
Yeah. Well, then he's
He was
somewhere.
gone.
But like, he's coming back.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
We'll put a pin in it.
This whole funeral was kind of cut very short.
Was that a
Yeah.
pun?
It was.
Oh God.
No. No. No.
It
No.
wasn't, but I suppose that it is now in his memory.
Oh,
So
dude's not large anymore, right?
I'm not gonna
No.
cry. I'm not
No.
gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
Oh. All right.
That
So
only lasts 1 minute.
last 1 minute. Well,
So
the
wait,
funeral was
there's
kinda
a-
dead. Oh my God.
That portal. Said somebody told you how to close it?
Well, yes, and how to open it.
Okay. How do you close it? Like for good?
I would imagine that you speak the command word.
What's the command word?
I don't know. I don't speak Abyssal.
Hmm.
It's apparently the Abyssal word for endings, but we've already tried yelling endings at it. It doesn't work.
Is the portal the one that you guys are talking about that's in the middle of the room, or is it the
No, we
one that's
broke
on
the one in the middle of the room.
Hey,
Okay,
The
it's the
one-
one
the
on the other
wall,
side.
the wall.
Yeah.
hey
Yeah,
Ray,
that
you know
wall.
who spoke Abyssal? Xander.
Yep.
Yep.
But endings doesn't close it forever. Endings
Oh.
just closes it after it's been opened.
I wonder if it's banana stand.
To close the gate, the original person who created
My-
the gate would have to dismantle it,
My safe word.
or you would have to destroy
That is the word for
gate.
ending, isn't it?
Or we have to destroy it.
Oh no. Well,
I could
I
take
don't
a shot
know.
at destroying it.
No, but we said it in passing to Xander. I overheard. Shut up! You shut up.
well, I don't know if I'm, strong enough to close something like that. This was easy. It was just engraved into the ground. That one is, well, it's kind of there.
Well,
if
either
you-
way, I could try to bring some rocks down and block off the path.
That could work. We should probably be close to the exit when you do that.
It could
Yeah.
work, but this I just want to go on record saying that this wouldn't be the first portal to an unholy, terrible place that we've walked away from. If we walk away from it.
That's true.
Sometimes things are above your pay grade,
Yep.
and you
And
just...
we're hardly getting paid.
And you shouldn't mess with things that you.
Wait, you guys are getting paid?
In a sense, we have like beds and stuff now, which is
Exactly.
nice. We can like bathe and be fed.
Yeah.
So, yes,
Okay.
but we can't go. Well, it's not like we're going out and shopping. They didn't pretty woman us.
Hmm.
They didn't pretty woman you.
Well, if y'all want me to try to do it, I will. But if we can just walk away from it, I'm fine with that too.
I mean, it's worth a shot, but if it doesn't work,
Well, one thing you didn't find at either time you investigated this place was another way out other than the main entrance.
we could just close off the door, the main door.
You can try, I mean,
We could go outside and we could just collapse, be gone.
That seems like a pretty good idea.
We would already be outside. We wouldn't have to worry about falling rocks and everyone
Yeah.
dying.
well, you'd be outside in another tunnel. Remember, you're in the cog.
I.
So, well, I mean, we can just, I don't know, blow up the front or something like that, and then,
Be on our merry way.
yeah.
So, if we're blowing things up, this is completely out of my wheelhouse. So, I will leave you to it.
Yep.
Just let me know so that way I can be way from it.
Seriously, yes.
All right.
Same.
So, are you guys gonna go outside the entrance and try and blow the entrance?
I guess so.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a good idea.
That sounds like a better idea. Yeah.
That sounds like a marvelous idea. All right. So we're going to move for purposes of getting everyone placed in the area. We don't have to worry about it. So you guys go head out the entrance to the tunnels. You go into the side passage that led you down here. The side passage is only about. It's like pretty much. It is a tunnel that led down from here from one of the other more open areas of the cog. These tunnels were not heavily utilized. No one really lived down here. It is in an areas of the cog that are notoriously and horrifically dangerous. So there is there literally are wandering monsters down here because the lower levels of the cog are hardly ever. Only the desperate try and live down there because it's that dangerous. So what are you gonna do to try and bring this entrance down?
Shatter.
Alrighty.
Is the shatter placed like right? Like it's a rock tunnel, right?
Yeah, hang on one second. I'm gonna grab you. Why can't I grab you? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Come on, load up. There it is.
When you said rock tunnel, I suddenly became very nervous.
Did you say rock lobster?
I also thought rock lobster. Rock lobster.
But it wasn't a rock.
But it wasn't a
It's a
rock.
rock lobster. Rock lobster.
No,
Now that's
DMAs.
gonna. Now it's
DMAs.
DMX.
No DMX.
That's gonna be stuck in my head
DMX
for the rest of the night now.
Oh man, you know it was great? DMX's version of Reading Rainbow.
I saw that. Also, his cover of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is really great around Christmas time.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's classic.
Oh, absolutely.
Yay, we're all grouped up.
I think we can get rid of Mr. Miyagi, right?
I was.
Did I
going
grab
to,
Mr. Miyagi?
You did.
I was going to.
Actually, that's not Mr. Miyagi.
Oh.
That's
Whomst.
the visual token I have, so I can see you guys.
Oh,
So you guys go up the stairs.
I think we took a doorway with us.
I think the best way to do this would actually be.
Taking this doorway. Fuck blowing it up. We're just gonna take the whole
Take it
doorway.
with us.
They
So,
can't go
right
through
before the
door if we
staircase-
Take it with us.
Right here. Oh wait, we can't see that. Hang on one second.
That's some dude logic right there.
Yeah, it is.
Do
It
that.
really
Light it on
is.
fire. So, right here is this archway, right? And the stairs go down from there. Beyond this goes out into that tunnel that leads to this area. And the door, there was a door here. It looks like it's pretty much fallen to pieces. But this would probably be the easiest place to cause any real damage because there is the staircase goes down from this. So
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like kind of like trying to block off the stairs and break the archway.
Gotcha. I saw Rin disappear all of a sudden and go further up the corridor. All right, so you guys are standing there. Everyone's, I'm assuming, going to move much further down the corridor. You can actually go down and probably around a corner.
I would like
Yes.
to
Okay.
run. Yes.
No problem.
So when everybody goes around the corner, I'm like, oh, nobody's going to watch the explosion. Okay.
And you
no.
are-
And
you
Watching
are-
from afar.
Powder.
Definitely still
No.
watching the explosion.
I'm watching from
No.
afar, just like
I'm right behind Powder.
Hmm.
just breathing
and
heavily.
Powder, you're using Shatter at what level?
What is it?
This is safe where it is bananas.
Banana stand.
Banana stand. That's
Banana
stand.
stand.
Banana stand.
Banana stand.
It's canon.
Cannon.
I'm using it at second level, the basic level.
It's second level canon.
All right, so is that a save or an attack roll?
It is a save.
I
It's a
think
Constitution saving throw and a
Inanimate
creature.
objects
it
have
automatically fail.
this. Yeah.
Right.
So,
real quick,
and
where's
Shatter roll-
Powder on this map?
Huh?
Where's Powder on the map? Because I said I'm right next to him.
I think Powder's back here.
Oh, is he? Okay, I'm sorry. I thought he was like somewhere else where I can't see.
Because I can do it from 60 feet away, so I'm going to do it from as far back as I can.
Gotcha. All right, so Powder's gonna be off screen. Everyone's pretty much gonna be off screen because you can get about 30 feet away, and then the corridor hits a T juncture that you came in from. So you can go around. Everyone can sit around the corner on the T juncture, and Powder's gonna fire the shot from around the corner if he wants to.
Yeah,
And because
that's probably what I would do.
because it's a sloping stair going down, you could literally hit the roof of the staircase going down into the tunnel.
Perfect.
All right. So what I need you to do is roll me double dice damage for that.
So roll it twice. You want to just roll it twice?
Sure.
Sounds good. 13 and 11.
So that's 23 points of damage.
24.
24 points of damage. The ceiling over the area, it's a 10-foot wide spell, right? Expects to
Yeah, 10-foot circle.
Yeah, the ceiling shatters, cracks. There's multiple fissures that run through it. A couple of large pieces of stone come down. It is heavily damaged, but it's not the effect you were looking for. But you figure if you can hit the exact same spot again, that you would probably cause a complete collapse.
Well, I don't have another shatter, but what I do have is Thunder Wave.
Is they gonna throw a couple Eldritch blasts at it?
It would probably take quite a few Eldritch Blasts, but you have the time.
All right. Well, then we'll just start working it down.
Yeah,
You-
you basically, after a few rounds of Eldritch Blasting it, you get the basic gist of where it's weaker as larger stones start to shift. And after about another 10-15 minutes, you guys you hear it as it just starts a sudden rippling of cracks start going through the entire structure, and then there's a huge crushing noise as the entire roof over the staircase just starts collapsing in, and dust starts pouring down the hallway, and you just keep on hearing that rumble for about 5-10 minutes. No, about 5 minutes, and then at the end of that, you guys have to cover your mouths with your shirts and everything like that, your sleeves or something like that, and the hallway is completely filled with dust. After about 10 minutes, all that clears out, and you guys can see that all this area down here, this entire archway is gone. It's just rubble filling this corridor, and there is a little bit of there's a raised area where the ceiling kept on falling up down into the stairwell, and so there's a little bit of a domed area, but the stone definitely fills the entire staircase.
Awesome. Wonderful.
Right.
Good teamwork. And I go for a high five with Ren.
I eagerly high five him back.
Do they freeze frame?
Freeze
Yeah.
frame.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Credits.
And that's the power of teamwork.
Oh man.
Okay, so
Fade,
Just next time on
fade
Goblin
to
Bros.
black. Smash cut to us back up top.
so you guys start heading out, and I remember last time it took you at least an hour to get out of the cog.
Yeah, we're SpongeBob. I'm gonna head out.
Alright, so you guys head out to the you head to basically pretty much the same area that you came out in last time. It's the nearest. Remember, you were going for the nearest area you could to get out of this place. Unless you guys going to take another more circumventous route to come out somewhere else.
I
think we were going to go down the same path again so they
Yeah.
wouldn't expect it.
Yeah, okay.
So you come into the same basic area, and you see the destroyed building that the two giant Titan Warforges came out of. You see the street. You can see where the battle took place. The street itself was heavily damaged by their attacks. It is, but you see no signs of the Warforges at all. Neither the Titans nor the regular Warforged. You don't see any of the Warforged who are hanging out outside of the buildings. There's people walking all around, and there's some rope that's been tied off around the buildings that the Titan Warforges were in, and that rope is trying to keep people away from those buildings.
Is there a humanoid indent in the ground?
No.
No, there's just a huge splatter imprint,
No.
like when Gallagher smashes one of those watermelons.
Why are you
So-
trying to make me cry? Why?
Oh, no, Cassie.
Why?
Don't worry. You're not crying yet.
You're not
Yeah.
crying yet.
Yeah,
So Powder-
Oh god, no! Oh no!
As we're walking by,
No!
Powder takes one of his little things and he does his magical tinkering and he just writes a little R.I.P. Xander Cobwood and leaves it kind of on the side of the street.
One of your little stones.
Yeah, one of the little magical tinkering things I can leave.
like a side of the road cross.
Yeah.
When you're driving along, someone was in a car accident.
I'm gonna turn to Powder. Did he mean a lot to you?
Honestly, he meant more than I realized. I didn't know how much he meant to me until he was gone.
He puts a hand on your shoulder. Then he must have been a great man.
He was.
So
You
you
said
guys,
that there's essence of the splatter, right?
there is definitely some damage on the street where the giant weapons crushed into the pavement.
He's gonna look down. Dude is, and he's gonna look at his hands. And he's gonna cast resurrection, or at least he's gonna try to.
He concentrates so hard. The
Veins-
blood
Dude, are you
vessels in his
rubbing
forehead
yourself?
start standing
veins
out.
bulge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giant fucking vein, bigger than baby's forearm, just kind of goes across his head.
A little trickle of blood comes out of one nostril. But no matter how hard he concentrates, nothing happens.
Fix him.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Fix
How dare you! Fuck, man!
That's rough. That's rough.
I
Oh.
look down at Powder, and I mean, I'm not ignoring Rin, but I'm not really paying him no mind either. And I go, I'm gonna fucking kill him. Not him, and I point at Rin, but like, you know, them, the
Warforged, the
yeah.
people responsible. Yes, we will get back our revenge.
Do we think? Real quick, we did kind of figure out that the Dosk and the Warforged were kind of in cahoots, right?
The Dosk is because the Warforged are basically refugee status right now, and they're like they live in the cog because they can't find work anywhere else. They can't get. They're very much second-class citizens here. They're treated fairly badly, and the cog is the best they can hope for. And the Dosk know this, and therefore they give them shitty jobs that are usually really dangerous, but they give them work. So the Warforged are often brought in by the Dosk as heavies and soldiers, because that's what they were during the war. So,
Right.
you know, it's a type of work they're used to, and they're good at following orders, and, you know, most of them are fairly desperate. I mean, they don't have a need for food or water or anything like that, but, you know, they want to stay together, they're trying to make a community, and the Dosk are the only ones who will let them do things like make any money to where they can, you know, find a place of their own.
Right.
So the Dosk take that full advantage of that, and apparently the Dosk have been doing things on the side as well, because the Titan Warforged were actual instruments of war. They were not, you know, they're not sentient. They had to be controlled. They had to be given instruction. So they're not supposed to be in the city.
They're more like golems.
More like they're more intelligent than golems, but they're not Warforged.
They're like VI, not AI.
Yes.
Mass Effect.
So yeah, but you know these things, by all the treaties that are signed, these things are supposed to have been retired.
Yeah.
But as all things, there's a black market for everything.
Hey, we technically saved that the lady that I can never remember her name, the sheriff in town or whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah.
Genevieve?
Sergeant Germain.
Sergeant Germain.
So it would be, you know, reasonable to assume that she owes us now, right?
We healed her. We didn't really save her from anything.
Well,
she's sort of our colleague now.
well, now she's
So-
indebted to us because we healed her from certain death.
From certain death. Absolute and total certain death. She had no chance of survival.
Exactly.
Not at all.
A disembodied voice in my head. So perhaps we can make a deal with her saying, find us the people responsible through your contacts, whoever they may be, and then we go full force, no hold bars, balls deep into the Dosk and just rip these fuckers apart.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they are looking into it at least.
Yeah, well, now we have, I don't know, man. I'm just spitballing here.
Well, we need to get back up to the manor, but we're going to have to come back down here to the cog to investigate the lead for the spider.
Exactly.
And I can put out some feelers again and see if maybe there's something.
You have feelers here in the city?
I know a few people. I worked here in the somewhat shadier portions. Not quite so far down here, but I know people.
Ray, would Dude have any contacts outside of the Dusk?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Seedy underbelly, same as Bastion.
Absolutely. I mean, Dude is just as pretty much, taken, he, because of who you worked for and what you did, you have a decent amount of contacts with people like who would be in the illegal pit fighting markets, stuff like that, which basically leads directly into other connections that you could utilize those for.
I would also like to put out feelers, if I could, to see who is the who made the hit. Also, who is in charge of the person that made the hit, if they have a certain above them, or just like any pertinent information in between.
Any pertinent information in between?
Yeah, like if there's something else, like, oh, we couldn't find out who did it, but here's like, this opium den that they operate out of, or something like that,
Got it. So go ahead.
Anything happens in the cog, it's got to go through Big Jimmy.
Yeah, Big Jimmy.
It's got to go through Big Jimmy. So you're going to want to go see
nothing
Big
don't
Jimmy
not
at
go
Big
through
Jimmy's
Big Jimmy.
opium den.
That's right. Fucking Big Jimmy. He's the fucking man.
Big Jimmy's discount opium den.
It's a discounted den of opium.
Goodness gracious.
It might be just kratom, but whatever. Stupid. Sorry.
This is so wow, guys, wow.
At Big Jimmy's, you can come in, you can take a nap
We don't give a shit.
for 9 hours.
It's canon. Big Jimmy's is a thing. Ready to make it happen.
It's done. All right, so you guys are gonna. I'm assuming you're gonna be taking the lift up then.
Yeah, that's gonna take us up to the level where Otto is, right?
It's actually, you can stop at the level where Otto is. It actually takes you beyond that.
Yeah, I wanna stop off and put out my feelers.
Okay. Dude, you probably want to be stopping around that level too. It's the safest place that you can get information out that's decently reliable and not just people desperate to sell lies to make some cash. So you guys start heading up. You make your way to Otto's. You make your way to the same level Otto's is on, which is still technically in the cog, but it is not as you can actually, like it this way, you can actually get a lift from there, get a ride. So you basically go up and get off on that level. Are you guys going to split up, or are you guys going to stick together to try and get the information you need?
Oh, I'm sticking with Bastion.
Is the rest of the group going to be going with us?
Yep.
Okay.
You know the deal.
By the way,
Actually,
as soon as we're leaving, I put my hood up and flip my mask up.
Got it.
Eyes.
I kind of step a few, 20 or so feet ahead of the group with Bastion. I go, you want to lose him?
That seems a bit counterproductive, but
That's literally all I do.
It's like I have a theme.
It's like you don't even really listen to me anymore.
yeah.
there are
Been dating
things
for
that-
exactly 3 minutes, and look what happens.
there are some things that I need to discuss with Otto that I would rather not have the new member of our group over here. But
And if anything, we can just have him wait outside.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I'm not hearing this. Never mind.
No, we'll be fine.
I was gonna offer to.
And besides, you know that if they lose us, they're just going to lose their minds trying to find us, and that could attract more attention.
Again, that's really fun to do in general.
All right.
And they come back and they're like, "Oh, well, you overreacting? It's fine." But really, we're just like nerds.
Nerds. So you guys head over to
Gaslighting
Otto's.
101.
As you're making your way over to Otto's,
Gaslighting with dude.
That's like,
Cassie's what?
Gaslighting for dummies.
Oh,
by dude.
gaslighting for Denny by dude.
By dude the unbridled.
God.
It's a picture book.
It's a picture book.
Sir, I have fucking culture.
It's a
It's a bubble.
So you guys make your way over to Otto's. Dude, who are you gonna try and get in contact with in order to get your information?
For mine, I mean, I really don't. Anthony does not know, but it's probably I'm looking for somebody who is not going to be immediately associated with the DOSC that might, kind of work with them on the side a little bit, but like kind of is independent, an independent contractor of the seedy underbelly of Sharn. Like they don't have stock options, but they pay them more because they don't have to give them insurance.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Well, let's do this. Actually, it's 8:40. Let's take a 10-minute break.
fucking.
Oh, sure.
And then we will come back in 10 minutes and we will go ahead and make some rolls to see what type of information you can get.
Fantastic.
Alrighty. Where did I put the break? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take 10 minutes. It's 8:40. We'll be back at 8:50. Thank you very much for your time. We love you very much. We'll be right back. thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for allowing us to take that little break to allow us some quality time to take care of business. As we left off, you guys had been making your way to the lift tube. You went up, and you are now making your way over to. Good Lord, I just forgot his name.
Otto.
Otto. Yes, I was like Oscar, Oswald, Osarius. No, Otto. So you're making your way over to Otto's.
Otacon.
Otacon. And Anthony, we were trying to figure out how Dude was going to be making contacts with people. So what was your best guess on how Dude was going to utilize that?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to find. Well, first of all, are we doing Bastion's thing first or my thing first?
Well, I figure if you can give me an idea of what you're going to do, we might be able to do yours like on the way type thing. Like you run into someone you know and you say, "Hey, I need you to look this up for me. I'll make it worth your while," type thing.
Yeah. So with on the level that we're at right now, is it somewhere that Dude frequented a lot, or is it some like oh yeah, I used to go here every now and then?
This is probably the area that you were raised in, and I don't know. You said you were.
I was raised in the lifts, the something or other. The fucking I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. I'm so sorry. I should know my character better. Fuck. I have it here. The cogs.
That's where you're at.
Okay. Got it. Oh no, sorry. The cliffside is where
yes,
where I live.
Yeah. So no, that's you're still a little bit below cliffside.
Okay.
You're on the upper levels of the cogs. It's where it transitions into some of the more, residential-ish type areas, which is where you were brought up at. And it's not residential. It's all basically different versions of high-rise buildings for the most part.
But we're definitely not in the cliffside right now, right?
No.
Okay. All right. Never mind then. So if that's the case, then I'm just going to go, on the way to Bastion's thing. I'm just looking for different contacts of mine. Like, I don't want to talk to, oh, yeah, I went to high school with that guy, or whatever Eberron's version of high school is, or Sharn's version.
You're talking about bookies and stuff like that.
Yeah, the I don't give a shit about, friends of friends. Too many of them have tried to get me into MLM, so I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to find the ones that I knew as more than acquaintances, not super well though, that I dealt with business whenever I had little side hustles for the DOSC, stuff like that.
Gotcha. And you recognize on the way there, you go by a gambling a gambling house. Where you know that there are several bookies who you know of that work out of it, and you can probably go in there and put the word out what information you're looking for, and everything like that. Of course, the biggest drawback about all this is that it's going to get back to somebody that you're asking questions.
Okay, so here's what I'd like to do. Yeah, here's what I want to do. I want to look at Bastion. I go, got some gold. Got some gold that I want to spend burning a hole in my breeches or my cloth. It's this pouch. It's all I got actually. You want to help me spend it in this here gambling house?
Right now?
I gotta go meet somebody.
Oh. Sure.
I look at the rest of them and I go. I look at Astrid, holier than thou monk, who is a part be good, all good, be good, and I go. I look at Ren, who is the Forgotten Realms version of, Eberron's version of Urkel. I go. I look at Powder and I go.
Wow. I'll have you know that I'm wearing a hood and a mask right now. I look pretty sus. All right.
Sorry, it looks like the Eberron's version of Urkel at Comic-Con. And then I look at Powder and I go. Astrid and Ren, do you mind keeping an eye out.
Yeah. Gotta
I'll take these
Can I-
two with me.
You know, if you're trying to get rid of us, I have errands to run that they could accompany us on.
Oh, well, I was going to say you could come with me, but that's
No,
fine.
you guys should have some alone time. And he winks.
I look down, I go, like, I whisper, like, shut up.
I just kind of like, I just kind of like look at Powder. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you... Okay, well then we'll meet back here in. How long will it take you to get your items?
No more than an hour. Maybe 2 tops. We can meet back here in 2 hours just to be safe.
All right. Well, everyone, be careful. And if there's trouble, run.
Yeah.
And, like,
If
kind of
there's-
blend in. You guys stick out like a fucking sore thumb. Like,
Powder puts his hood up too.
I don't think that's helping. Like, actually, you look
Yeah.
ambiguous with your hood
Hood
up.
up, hood off, hood halfway.
I have bright ass red hair. There's not
Powder,
a lot I
I
can
think
do
you
about
look
this.
great.
I look at his hood. I go, I mean, just keep it down. There's goblins everywhere.
Just walk around like you
Whatever you do, don't put on a mask. That's
like you're supposed to be here. Just walk
unless
around
you're
like
trying to be safe and like a reasonable human being.
Remember to maintain 6 feet distance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Social distancing, even in Sharn.
If you're
In
tailing,
Sharn. We
if you
social
end up
distance
if you
in
end up
Sharn.
if you end up tailing anyone, 6 feet distance. Remember, minimum.
Yeah. Got it.
Hand
He's gonna
sanitizer.
put on his mask.
Hand sanitizer that I pull out of.
You mean alcohol wash?
You've had this the whole time.
Alcohol rub.
Yeah.
Alcohol rub?
The savage. I might be a barbarian, but I'm clean.
A clean barbarian.
I was just trying to tend to your. Never mind.
Oh yeah, totally had it the whole time. Whenever you left and started doing something else, I totally cleaned myself up.
Yes. Let's go.
All right, and we're off.
This is
All right.
the best. I just.
By cleaning yourself up, do you mean like pouring all of that whiskey on you? Because I don't think that's how that works.
I would never.
Never,
Waste.
ever waste whiskey like that.
Speaking of alcohol, I
Wouldn't
wonder
do
if
it.
I look at Bastion and I go, or Reese, I go, I wonder if they have champagne, and I walk inside.
So, as you go inside,
I was gonna say, I was like, it's kind of hard
Dedication.
yes, as you go inside, you basically make your way in. It's a gambling hall, so there is tables playing cards and stuff like that, and there is waitresses, there is a bar. There's also along one wall there is a series of windows where people are taking bets on things like there's local sporting events, there's local boxing matches, there's the pit fighting things like you were a part of, dude. All that's, there's markers up on the wall and a giant chalkboard that give odds and everything like that. So as you're walking in, you start looking around. You notice one guy. He is a hobgoblin. He is a pretty well-known bookie. He is got a little bit of clout, a little bit of collateral. You've done business with him before on some of your fights. He's always been quick to pay when he loses, and quick to let you know when you owe. So, but it's always been respectful, and it's been a good working relationship with him. You've given him some clues before, so he can be better at setting his odds on your fights, which he's greatly appreciated. So you've kind of built up a nice working relationship with him. His name is Teddy, and he is kind of sitting there and just talking to another gentleman at a table, and it looks like they're doing this like friendly low stakes card game back and forth to pass the time. He's got a couple of notepads beside him where he's obviously been doing some work on calculating some odds on something.
Gotcha. Does he seem to have noticed me yet?
Not yet, no.
All right, good. I give Bastion 5 gold, and I say, go sit at that table over there, and not the table that he's sitting at. Just keep an eye on me.
I'm going to. I'm gonna
I
go.
assume 5 gold is still fairly, a
Does
good
this?
amount.
Yeah.
It's a decent amount of cash.
Does this place have like? Is this place kind of like a cocktail bar where like you'll have like cocktail waitresses or waiters bringing stuff to you? Okay. Is this a pretty prominent place in the cogs? I might have been in here before.
There's a lot of these around the cog. I won't say anything weird like it's a chain, but there's a lot of these around the cog.
Places like this.
Like this, yes.
It's gyms.
Yes, and so
it's little Jimmy's.
Little Jimmy's.
It's big Jimmy's opium den and little Jimmy's house of ill repute.
So
gambling.
So do you go just take a seat then, Bastion?
And under that it says and daycare during the day.
Yeah,
and daycare.
And daycare. Yeah. I'm gonna take a seat at the table and I'm going to flag down, the nearest waiter or waitress.
Mm-hmm.
And when they get to me, I am going to order a drink, in Thieves' Cant that is the drink for I am looking, or it's code for I am looking for information, and see if it takes with them.
Okay.
And if not, then it's just essentially going to get me like a club soda with lime.
Got it. So they kind of nod and they walk off. And as you're waiting for your drink, dude, you walk up to the other table.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure that my back is sitting towards. Oh, hello, wife. You're about to see me do provocative shit. I put my back towards where Bastion is sitting, and I turn the chair around, and I make sure like my ass is kind of like pressed up, so it's like really showing, like it looks a lot fuller. I'm trying to arch my back, and making sure that Bastion has a full view.
Uh-huh.
I take in the view.
I do like kind of do a quick look to make sure that he's watching, and then I go back and look over at Teddy. As I see that Bastion is looking, I'm like, oh shit, and I look over at Teddy and I go, how you doing, buddy?
And when you've been positioning yourself to make the most effect on Bastion. As you turn around, you see that Teddy is looking at you, and his eyes are wide. And he kind of looks at his friend, and he kind of looks over at his friend, and then he looks back at you, and he's like, dude, long time no see. Heard you were out of town.
I'm back, and I had a question for you in regards to potential fights coming up, and I wanted to see if perhaps you knew how to get in contact with these people.
He's like, I can see what type of people we're talking about. And his friend kind of looks at him, he's like, oh, you guys got things to talk about. He's like,
as he starts to walk away, I'm like, no, go ahead and keep it. Or
like,
we're gonna play some cards here. It's fine. I can play.
And the other guy kind of like, no, really. I'll give you guys a minute. He throws his cards down. He flips a gold piece on the table. He's like, I owed you anyway. And he kind of turns around. He picks up his drink and he salutes you. And he's like, and he kind of just walks away.
I want to take a note of what that guy looks like. Do I know that person that's walking away?
You do not recognize him directly.
Okay, that's fine.
But you can take note of his features. He is a human.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's walking away, you see that Tommy's like looks up at him. He kind of like nods and he looks at you. He's like, "All right, so what you looking for? Who you looking for?"
Quick question. Dude's passive insight is. Oh fuck. Okay, never mind. And I thought it was my passive investigation, which was intelligence based, and I was like, oh fuck.
And perception would be the other one.
Yeah, insight is 10. Anthony knows this guy's being shifty. Is dude just completely oblivious?
He's kind of trying to. Okay.
Because here's the thing. This is what I would argue. I know this person. I know how he talks. We've done business before. Would I know that he's being?
I would give you an insight check.
Okay. Would it be with advantage because I know him?
No, not you don't know him that well. You've done business with him, but you're not like buddy.
Shit. Should have taken my passive.
Well,
Okay,
it's
fine.
basically the same as your passive for the most part. You don't really notice you don't notice that exchange for the most part.
Okay.
Or it
I
doesn't
go,
strike any warning signs in your head.
well, I've been, I'm back in town. I took my little hiatus that the Doska was so very well, generous to give me. And I'm looking for a good fight, something new, something fresh. Maybe not fresh, but, something that'll bring in a lot of crowd and make us both money, you as well. I heard the Warforged are working with the Dask, and they have been for a while, but I don't think I've ever fought in one before. Especially those big ones. I really want to take down one of the big ones.
Like,
Can you help me find who to talk to?
well, are you looking to hire one, or are you just looking to get into a match with one that someone else owns, or something like that?
Well, depending on if I think I could take them, I might need to hire them to throw the fight. But other than that, that's to be kind of distinguished at a later time.
He says, well, I can tell you this. Whatever you're thinking, it's going to be expensive.
That's fine.
I get it.
What are we talking?
I just want to make sure we're both understanding this because we're talking some money here.
Mm-hmm. And we're talking about one of the most reputable pit fighters in Sharn versus a machine. Like,
yeah, it would be a hell of a match. I'm not doubting that at all.
You hear about the guy with the train? Like, yeah.
We all heard about what happened between you and the Dosk.
You did.
Pretty much, it's all over town, dude.
Oh, well, I wasn't talking about the train on back in Cumstain or whatever the fuck his place is called.
What were you talking about?
I don't know. The fable of the John Henry and the train.
Oh.
You never heard that?
Yeah, no, haven't heard that one. Sorry.
Oh.
But
tell you sometime.
But what I was gonna say is
what happened with me in the Dosk?
Oh, well, the word is that there's been a falling out of sorts.
I think I know where the confusion is. It's actually not with me. It's actually completely blown out of proportions. My parents found other employment outside of the Dosk's, threshold. They decided to go, it's crazy, but they decided to go straight. And they found other, they're working for the United Postal Service of Sharn. Okay, cool. To make sure that actually worked. Yeah, they both got great jobs, tax benefits, insurance.
That's some good news in these,
but
in these
I can understand that they're leaving Sharn or Dosk's employment can absolutely, you know how word travels here.
I get it. Things get misconstrued. This is not a perfect system. He says, but I gotta tell you, I can definitely put you in touch with who you're looking for. I can definitely make that happen. But, this ain't going to be something that, is going to be cheap because, no matter what you say, what I hear is something different. What I hear is that this is risky just talking to you like this. Now, we have a good working relationship. Don't get me wrong. You give me some good tips and some good leads. It's just, but you got to understand my position. I am stuck here sitting with a man who may or may not get me into a lot of trouble if I found out that I'm helping him.
Well, here's the thing, Teddy. Like I said, this is all going to blow over in a few days once they figure out that, the gossip is just gossip. And in the meantime, I'm looking for...
Gossip is dirty, dude.
And in the meantime, I'm looking to find this fight. You can make a lot of money from this, or I can just go to some other schmuck that's going to do it for me.
No. I never said that, did I? I said that this is going to be difficult. So, let's talk about points.
Okay.
I figure if I can get you this information, and I can get you the leads you need, you can cut me in for, let's say, 30% of the net.
He thinks about it for a little bit.
Because
How
I
about
know if you're
this?
going to do this fight, that you're going to put it in one way or the other. So I
How
want to
about-
be on the winning side.
Yeah, absolutely. You're always on the winning side with me, Teddy. So how about this? I'll give you that 30%. However, we're going to reevaluate on the current fights in the future. You will still get a cut as a finder's fee, but that's going to be at a completely reduced, a very consistent reduced rate.
Let's call this a one-off, and we'll look at that as it happens. Depends on how good this one goes.
Payout at the end of the fight.
Exactly. He says, I'll do the legwork. You provide the muscle, the way it usually goes. And we'll determine which way the fight's going to go when we see how the initial betting is going.
All right. Well, you still have that guy that can talk to me through distance, right? Like the talks in my head. I don't know how this shit works.
I have access to a caster, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Just
You should really consider
have
making
your
friends
people,
with one.
have your people talk to my head, and we'll go from there.
It's like, all right. He says, give me 2-3 hours. Just to get the initial word out and get you the information you're looking for.
2-3 hours.
Yep.
All right. If you get it closer to 2, I'll give you 32%.
You know the way right to my heart. He says,
And I give him 2 gold pieces. And I say, put that on your next big game.
he's like, he kind of picks one up, bites it, and he's like, never turn one down.
You never should. I obviously have no idea. I think he's being very forthright. Anthony thinks he's full of shit, but that's fine. I'm gonna say, you want a drink?
To him,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, I could use a refill.
What are you drinking?
And he's like, bourbon, neat.
All right. I'll send one over before I leave.
No problem.
All right.
So he sits there and he kind of like picks up his notebook and he starts scribbling.
All right. I go to the bar next to Bastion and I give them however much gold or how much coin they need in order to give to give him his bourbon neat.
Oh, like it's like 3 silver.
Okay.
So yeah. So
did I end up with information, or did I end up with a soda and lime?
you end up with a soda and lime, but as the
All
waitress
right.
puts down the soda and lime, a woman sits down at the table. She is very pretty. She is wearing leather armor. She has very dark hair, almond-shaped eyes, high cheekbones. You can tell she's got elven blood in her somewhere. She doesn't look like she's a full-on half-elf, but she's got elven blood in her line somewhere. She is very lean, lithe. She kind of pulls up a chair and she kind of says, "May I?" And in Thieves' Cant, you see her motion. I understand you are buying info.
Real quick, is this happening while I'm talking to Teddy?
Yes.
Shit. Okay.
So she I like motion for her to join me at the table.
She kind of sits down. She sets a glass down that she's holding in her hand down, and she begins just like seems like she's chatting you up, but the entire time she's firing Thieves' Cant through it. So she's flirting with you, but she's using Thieves' Cant through the entire conversation.
Right. I'll be returning the appropriate responses.
Gotcha.
This bitch.
So she says, if you are buying information, then you need to know one very important thing. Your friend, because I saw who you walked in with, is notorious now. And if you're with him, that means you might be one of the people that is also notorious. She's like, that bit's free. Just to let you know I'm on the up and up.
How notorious?
I know that his name is Dude the Unbridled. He is a pit fighter. And he is on the outs with the Dosk because he joined forces with a group of heroes called the Powder Kegs. Amongst their number, and she kind of nods in your general direction, is a human rogue. A rakish man of no... a rakish man of no small reputation himself in those circles.
Is there a price on their heads?
Absolutely.
And if one was to collect, where would one go?
Not have to go very far, let me tell you. You just have to let it known that you had their heads. Someone would find you very quickly. Just like walking around down here, someone would notice you very quickly.
Out of curiosity, what's the price?
For the lot of you? Or individually? Because fortunately, oddly enough, some of you have more on your prices on your higher prices on your head than others.
For me.
For you, you're worth 5,000.
I just smile. 5,000.
Dude's worth 9. I don't know what he did.
This bitch, I'm worth more than that.
She said, and oddly enough, your monk is worth 10. But she's to be brought in alive.
Insulting. 5,000. Clearly I need to do more. Well, there's certainly a lot to think about now. And you're sure that there isn't a place in particular that one could go that would make it easier to be found?
Easier to be found than a gambling house run by the Dosk?
Yes. Perhaps somewhere a bit closer.
Yes, I could tell you exactly where Dosk headquarters is and then get myself killed.
Well, who would believe you?
And she kind of looks at you and she's like leaning forward, like she's like, you know, laughing at something you said, and she puts her hand on your knee. And this is just as you're walking up, dude, or turning around from the bar with the drink in your hand to walk over. And she kind of leans forward and she says, "I think that option may have been taken care of."
I come up and I go, "What option?"
And as you say that, she kind of like raises her eyebrow and she looks over your shoulder, and walking up behind you, and you see him first because he is a huge hulking creature of a humanoid, is a giant minotaur missing one eye and having a broken horn.
Oh fuck, is this Bloodhorn?
Yep.
Um
And he's flanked by like 4 or 5 different men who you all recognize from the ranks of the pit fighters.
You brought the whole party.
And he is like, "We brought everyone we needed in order to make sure that you come quietly."
Before she gets up and leaves from the table, I'm going to give her 2 of the 5 gold.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to like just slide it. Like I'm looking over there at these men approaching. I'm going to slide the gold across the table to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, I'm going to say, "For your trouble," and then I'm going to wink at her, and I am going to kind of just like, I'm just gonna kind of like sit back, but I'm going to put my arm up on the table, and like point my concealed crossbow at these guys approaching, and I'm not going to fire, but I'm going to cock it so it's ready to go.
Gotcha. You make me a sleight of hand check to see if you can do that without anyone noticing or hearing the cocking noise.
Sure, but I thought it was a silent thing. Oh, the
you're
shooting
right.
is
No,
silent.
you're right.
The shooting is silent. I don't know. Yeah, the cocking might make a bit of noise. But yeah, I'll do a sleight of hand check. Why not?
You got it.
That's a 10.
All right.
Wow.
So
Would he get advantage because they are currently involved with me?
yes, actually, I'll give him advantage mainly because he's not the object of who they're coming for.
That's a 9.
Oh,
Fuck.
okay. The die roller strikes again. And we're going to cut from you guys and pause that right there.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So, Powder, where are you taking your people on your errand?
I'm just looking for a couple of different shops, or maybe one shop that would have just, I need some iron, I need some black powder, and, stuff to build what I want to build. So we're in the seedier part of town,
But
which
there's
I
still
don't.
things like forges and stuff like that around here. They just, they do things like they repair pots and pans. They repair common tools. They make tools. There's not as many like really intricate crafters in this area. These are people who are more like laymen, general blacksmiths rather than specialties smiths like armorers or weaponsmiths.
So I'd probably actually go to a few different places and just try to buy like raw material and like bargain and like just try to get some bulk deals here and there.
Well, where are you going to put the bulk? Because remember, that's
I've
iron
got
is
a bag
heavy.
of holding.
Bag holding only holds 250 pounds,
Hmm.
and iron is heavy.
Let me check some stuff real quick. And I'm already carrying a good amount. Not in the bag, but on me.
Well, the bag of holding, even when full, only weighs 25 pounds.
Yeah.
And that's at max. So, and I don't even know what I think it's 1 pound to 10.
Okay. So, then I'll just buy as much as I can fit in there at this time, because it's going to take me a while to
You
build
can get
it.
all
So
250 pounds. I just want to make sure that's how much you want to buy.
Bag of holding can hold up to 500 pounds.
500 pounds. I'm sorry. So, but it's still 1 pound to 10. So,
yeah. So I'm gonna buy like just about. I'll probably put a gold value on it. I'll go ahead and drop 20. How much would 25 gold of iron get me?
and you're just talking like raw ingots or bars or anything like that that you can work with later. Oh wow. Probably about 250 pounds worth. 250 to 300 pounds.
I don't think I need that much, so I'll just get like 50 pounds worth.
A single piece of steel rebar this long, roughly, and about an inch wide, that weighs 18 pounds.
18 pounds. So I will go ahead.
That's like for a rebar about that big around. So
I'll buy 10 of those.
Okay.
180 pounds worth.
There you go. And that is for the intricate stuff you want to do. If you're gonna have to smelt this out and pour molds or do stuff like that, then yeah, this is the type of stuff you're gonna need for that.
Cool.
And for that, 180 pounds. It's a 1 pound. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's gonna be about 18 gold for that.
18 gold. Got it.
All right, so you basically, it takes you about an hour though to come up with enough people who are willing to let go of that much metal, because that's their crafting product too. So
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to go to like a couple of different places. Astrid, are you and Rin just kind of like walking along with him?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna kind of be asking them some questions, just like what brings you to Sharn, and how did you get involved in this business of being mortal enemies with a mob?
How did you piss so many people off?
That's
That was a polite way of
long
putting it.
story.
Well, I am a mercenary already. I was raised a mercenary. I come from a family of them. And I had to leave my home in Dargon for reasons that I will explain later, because the powder kegs are on a truth kick. Sorry, that Garistro really knocked out my teeth. So we
I don't know. Your teeth look perfect.
Right?
So we all got assigned together on a job, but we're on a truth kick, so we're all coming clean with our secrets here. So if you've got any secrets, you better get ready to share them, because we are very, very trusting here now.
I instantly look nervous.
But it took us a few weeks to get there. It's okay. You'll come out. You'll tell us when you're ready. Everyone's got secrets, but mine's a little complicated. Not as complicated as others, but now we all kind of got stuck in the same boat working on a job. And we pissed off the Dosk, and now they want to kill us.
Yeah.
That's the short version.
That's the short version.
Okay. And he kind of looks at you, Astrid, and he's just like, well, you don't really seem like the mercenary type. No
not.
offense.
Not at all.
What's your story?
I am a monk of the Path of the Light. I was sent out from my monastery to kind of explore the world and do a little bit of research, and ended up here.
Interesting. And just so you guys know, he's like scribbling furiously in a notebook as you guys are talking.
Fun.
Just like very intently, like listening and nodding. And
While you were asking Astra this, Powder, you had gone up to another one of the blacksmiths in the area, and you're negotiating price for a few more pounds of steel. As you turn around, you see Rin sitting there, and he's jotting down notes furiously. And you see Astrid standing there, standing directly behind them, and you can see that her clearly, because it's through their legs, because she's about your height.
Mm-hmm.
You see Laws.
Oh.
Wearing a hood, and she is standing there, but she is staring directly at you.
And about how far away is she, and how far in between are Ren and Astrid?
Ren and Astrid are only like 5 feet from her, so
Okay.
she is like 10 feet. She's like just outside their 5-foot reach, and she is standing there, and she is about 30 feet from you.
Okay. And I notice her, and she is locked eyes with me.
Oh yeah, and she kind of looks around real quick, and she kind of looks at you, and she like her eyes like lock on yours, and then she kind of goes like this, and she turns on a heel and she starts walking down the street, but she angles towards where all the stalls for all the different vendors and the different stores are. And she comes up on one, and there's a little alley between the stores, and she kind of looks over her shoulder at you, and then she once again tilts her head, and then she walks into the alley.
Okay, so Powder kind of like pushes in between the two of them.
Whoa, what's up?
I've got to go. Wait here.
wait,
Hey,
what?
splitting the party was such a good idea. Hey, 3 ways!
And I say before I leave, keep an eye out. I'm going this way. I will tell you later.
Powder, you can't just walk off.
Truth kick.
So what do you do, Powder? Do you just take off running or
I
what?
follow off.
All right.
I run off.
You run down the alley.
And
We should probably follow him.
Yeah. Following. Totally
How
following.
close are you following? Are you like right on his ass as he takes off?
No, I would say
like-
about 60 feet.
Okay. So this is what I want. Powder's not trying to lose you, but he is only 3.5, 4 feet tall in a crowd of people, and he's kind of trying to hurry. So I want you both to make me perception checks, and we're gonna take the average between the two. Powder, I'm gonna make you make a stealth roll, and it's gonna be straight up, but you're not trying to hide. This is just you moving through and being small.
okay.
Okay. Powder stealth roll was lousy too.
Yeah. Come on, Rin.
There we go.
There you go.
Low rolls all around, but at least they made it.
Oh, I think we tied though.
I think so. I'm just,
16 divided by 2 is 8. So
yeah, it's a tie. It's a tie. So you guys
Tie
basically,
goes to the runner, but they're both runners at
we're
this
both
point.
running.
well, tie goes to the defender in D&D.
Ah, so tie goes to Powder.
Oh, wait.
See ya!
Jessica,
He said the
just
DC,
redeemed
we
lend a
had
hand, but
the
who
DC.
is she giving it to? Powder, or to the average between Rin and Astrid?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is very important.
This is super important.
Powder.
Oh, wait, no, that's
That's
Johnson.
not that's Joshua.
Oh, it's Powder.
So
Fucked up, y'all.
you guys start taking off onto Powder.
Oh wait,
oh
on.
yes, we
Somebody-
forgot to talk about that. Captain, who's you going to? Astrid? All right, Astrid, roll a d4.
oh, and me. We both get to roll d4s.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, we're gonna put in a new rule that player characters cannot spend it for themselves.
Okay,
Hey,
that's
he
fair.
didn't put it-
Well, I
but
spent it
he
for
put it on
Astrid,
me.
Yeah, I know.
and Captain Caffeine spent it for me.
Yeah, no, I know. I saw that. That's what I was saying.
Hey,
So that both of you rolled 3s. All right. So
yeah, we gonna catch your little ass.
Daniel receives did the same with that one in particular too for Powder.
Oh
God damn
my god! Why do people
Yes!
So
Chaos!
Powder, roll that
I'm
d4.
just trying to help him.
Hey,
Oh, geez.
Boba's all excited.
Oh, Boba.
It's a tie again. All right. So,
hold on. Technically, isn't Powder setting the DC? So we hit the DC. So therefore,
Yeah, right.
you know,
okay, yeah, that's fine. That's
We
right.
win
That
it.
is true.
We
Actually,
win it.
it is a resisted
We
roll.
win.
So yes, you're right.
Yes.
So Powder makes it down the. You see Powder. He was running through the crowd.
No
You
privacy.
have trouble
House.
seeing him, but you do manage to keep track of him as he cuts down an alley. Okay, so you're about 60 feet from the entrance to the alley, and you can maintain visual on it. Do you want to get closer? You gonna stay there? I mean, unless you're gonna want to see him go down the alley. If you want to see him go down the alley, you got to get him. You got to go to the end of the alley, but you don't know how far he went down the alley, so that's up to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
we're gonna-
I want to try to keep eyes on him. I would.
yeah,
like
I want to
try keep eyes-
nonchalantly.
I
you gonna
don't.
try and
I
do a
don't
stealth
want
roll?
him. Yeah.
Okay. Now I
Yeah.
need stealth rolls from you both. We'll take the
Oh.
average.
Well, how
Well,
about
she's
this?
okay. Astrid said she's doing a stealth roll. If you're staying with Astrid, you're gonna have to do a stealth roll. If you're not trying to
Okay,
stay with
I'll
Astrid,
I'll keep eyes on Astrid, who's keeping eyes on Powder.
all right. So you're holding
Okay.
back Astrid. I need you to make me a stealth roll.
Because I don't want to lose sight of him. Oh, fucking goddamn bullshit! Mother.
Captain did lend a hand for Astrid, so that is an 11.
Fucking hate this dice roller. Fucking.
Oh, bingo!
Bingo.
Bingo!
Ah!
All right, so Powder. What is your passive again on perception?
My passive perception is a 10.
Okay. So that's an
God,
11, though. She wins.
Yep.
I win.
All right, so
You
Astrid,
don't
you
see
move up to the
me.
edge of the alley. This is what you see. Powder heads down the alley. He gets about 20 feet down the alley, and another humanoid figure in a long cloak kind of steps out from behind like a bunch of boxes. And Powder, she's whispering, but she's like, she kind of like leans, she kind of steps forward and she grabs a hold of you, and she kind of says, "What are you doing here?"
What? I should ask you the same thing. What are you doing here? What are you? I'm on business.
Look, Nurk.
I'm sorry, what was that?
She says, "Look, Nurk."
Look,
She
Nurk.
Nurk. N-U-R-K.
Yeah.
Yeah. She says, "Look, Nurk."
I just had to make sure that's what you said.
Yeah. She says, "You have to understand. None of it. Did what I had to do. I didn't have any choice. Okay?
You always have a choice. I could have helped you with whatever anyone paid you or trying to make you do.
Where are your parents, Nurk? Can you help me
That's
against people like that, Nurk?"
I'm helping them right now. I'm working on it.
The only reason that I know where you are is because they know where you are.
So you're working with them now? Is that what this all was? Did the DOS set me up?
Master is working with them. Your designs got him noticed
By the DOS?
by people and eventually by the DOS.
This is worse than I could have ever imagined.
Yeah, you don't know the half of it, and hopefully you won't have to. You're going to need to get out of here. Get out of Sharn. She says, your friends in the bar are truly fucked. Or sorry, your friends in the gambling house are truly fucked. You need to get what you can and run.
They're in trouble?
Of course they're in trouble. I just said they know where you are.
I want to
Do you
see
think I was
you
just
again.
talking about you? No. That's what got us into this stupid mess.
I can fix all of this. You have to trust me. I have to go. My friends are waiting. They're worried. Astrid worries.
Yeah, I saw. She says, look, you have to do what you need to do to protect yourself. I've been watching out for your folks. They're not being treated badly. If we can make enough money out of this next project, I'm hoping I can buy off what debt you now have. I owe you. I don't like being in debt to anyone.
I understand.
But if I'm doing this, you cannot be screwing this up by keeping with these people. They're pissing off bad people. They're getting noticed by even worse people. And you're part of this. You need to run.
I'm done running.
She says, you can't be done running. You can never be done running. It's the only thing I haven't been able to do ever. It's the only thing you need to do to save yourself. She kind of looks at you and she says, don't make it all be for nothing.
I promise it won't be. And I pull out the force cannon and I activate it and I put it back away and I turn around and I say, I will see you again.
You're a fool.
And I run off and I probably run right past Astrid and I go, we gotta go.
Actually, you don't notice Astrid because she made a
Oh,
stealth
yeah.
roll.
Oh, that's right.
Stealthy.
So you
Ran in like,
directly-
where the fuck is Astrid?
You run directly into Astrid.
So Astrid, as he comes out of the alley,
I'm gonna like grab him.
okay, you're not paying attention to her.
Holy shit!
So as he comes out, you step out and grab Powder. Powder, someone steps out of nowhere and grabs you. Astrid, make me an attack roll.
Oh really?
Yeah, you gotta grapple him.
Fuck yeah.
With advantage because she's stealth.
Yeah, with advantage. 'cause
Yeah.
you're stealth like a ninja.
Fuck yeah. Like it's just an unarmed strike.
Well, would
Pretty
it be
much.
would it be a flat roll because of the disadvantage because of all the flop
Oh,
sweat?
nat 20. It doesn't matter.
Nat 20. So you grab a hold of him. So as you're coming out of the tunnel, someone grabs you. What are you doing?
Oh, no. It's
And
already starting.
I'm going to like I'm gonna like essentially like lift him off the ground a little bit and be like, Powder, no one runs off anymore.
We have to go. Dude and Bastion are in trouble.
God damn it! Let's go.
Put me down.
All right.
Rin, come on.
So cut back to.
okay.
Remember, you guys have been out for almost an hour.
Yeah.
How long have we been in the
Like,
bar?
what,
You
like
were in the
15
bar
minutes?
For like 15 minutes. So you got 45 minutes.
We can
This is
survive.
fine.
We can survive 45 minutes. We can survive
Fine.
45
Everything's
minutes.
fine.
Okay, so.
I got Thor. I got Loki. Let's do this. I've always wanted a bar fight in D&D.
And then you go, are you gonna do help my brother's hurt?
Someone
Who's
help!
the brother?
Uh-oh. What are you doing, step dude?
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my god!
That's for later if we survive this.
I think I broke Anthony. Like, I break Kessie all the time. We break Kessie all the time, but I've never seen Anthony.
Oh, fuck. That's definitely becoming a background. Oh my god.
What are you doing, step dude?
Oh, okay.
that's very
we gotta
good.
stop that before it goes any further. Whoa.
Ray, do me a favor.
Yes.
Give me a layout of the room. I need to know. There's a bar behind me. There is Bloodhorn and his fuckos in front of me. I have Bastion to like my back left. I have Hot Femme Fatale to my back right. Fighting pits of the grip. Okay, so question: are there any like torches? Like, what's the light source in this room?
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Oh shit.
Where'd you go?
What are you doing, step dude?
What are you doing, step dude?
I just got rid of the hiccups that you guys gave me.
Bananas,
Like,
bananas.
I'm surprised I was able to make that joke. I'm still reeling from that scene.
So good.
Was not expecting lots.
You're welcome.
Oh god. Ooh.
I'm looking for something real
Woof.
fast.
What are you doing, step dude?
Dude.
Banana stand. Banana stand.
Hey, Anonymous!
Woo,
Thank
biddies!
you for the biddies. I'll use this one.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Oh god.
Let's take
Ugh.
this up to another level.
Boy.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
As we load up a map.
Oh.
Let me turn dynamic lighting off because it's daylight. Or make sure it's not on, I should say. It is on, so I'll turn it off.
Reggie.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to drag. Where's Bastion at? there's Dude. So, Dude is here. Can you see yourself, Dude?
I can.
Okay. So you're there because you're walking up. Reese is sitting in this chair over here. I will just use this little mini to represent her. She was sitting, actually no, she's sitting beside him, so she's sitting in this chair over here. Oh, come here.
Bloodhorn.
Why won't it drag?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
What is this? What is this doing? Hang on 1 second, I've got some issues.
So, guys, you know who we haven't talked about in a hot minute? Die
Yeah.
Hard Dice.
Die
They're
Hard
amazing.
Dice.
They are so amazing. They support the gaming community so much. If you guys need some dice in your life, check out Die Hard Dice in their comment section when you make your order. Tell them that Dinner and a Game sent you. It's not gonna get you anything, but we like them to know when we send people their way because we love them so much.
Yeah, we care. We want to show them we care by
Yeah.
showing that by you saying, "Hey, they sent me. We
to
care."
buy dice. Yeah, we
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want them to
Make
know
sure you
that
tell them
you
we
know
care.
that we know that they know.
Yeah, that.
Oh, that was
man.
Hey.
almost as convoluted as Bastion's backstory.
Why the heck is this not coming out?
It's pretty straightforward, actually.
Hey Ray, quick question.
I fell in love with my ward, and his dad didn't like that, and he died, and now I'm trying to
Not
kill
his dad, his ward.
My boyfriend was killed. My boyfriend got killed because his dad didn't like that I was dating him, and so now I have to kill his dad.
Yep.
God, dude's gonna have
But you had to also kill all
the
your
girl-
family in the
No,
process.
in the process I killed my
Yeah.
dad too. But I'm out here killing dads.
dude's gonna have like a sleepover with his girlfriends and be like, I really like him, but he's coming with so much baggage.
But he's so broody.
He's so broody and like he has this like
Dude and
really,
Astrid staying up late.
yeah.
I was gonna say
Braiding each
dude,
other's-
Ren and Powder.
braiding each other's hair.
Each other's hair.
And like I have like like I do have the mohawk and everything, but like the
Yes.
other longest hair is like the happy trail, so like you're like stupid sorry.
Oh no.
I love it.
Gross.
Look at all those minotaurs.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Look at all those
And every time I tap my mouse now, it's dropping a minotaur.
All those-
Nice. Yes. We'll just fight 9
all the
minotaurs.
Minotaurs.
I can take him.
Every Minotaur.
God
poor
damn
Ray. Poor Ray. I keep seeing him pop up.
Every time I tap my mouse anywhere, it drops a minotaur. I'm
Ray, while
reloading the
you're-
screen.
While you're refreshing and figuring this out, around the bar, there's a fair amount of people around the bar, right?
Yes, this place is crowded.
Okay, would you say that there is somebody of a smaller medium creature or small creature within grasping range?
Oh my god.
Use the halfling as an improvised weapon.
I was gonna say, are you about to pick somebody up and throw somebody?
I have never been given this opportunity in D&D,
It's quite the gift that we received this evening.
and I want it to be a thing.
I want to make this happen.
Okay.
Raymond,
I want to go to there.
Raymond, help.
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 Oh my god. Ooh,
Alrighty.
this is This has been a great night, guys.
It has been a wonderful night.
Content through Discord. I love it. Well, not app Discord. Actual Discord.
Yep.
Content through discourse, maybe?
Thank you.
Intercourse?
That's what I meant. Not yet.
We have to get out of this, and then there'll be.
So, for context, I did message Josh, and I go, Runyon, and I go, so what are we thinking here? Oh, shit, where is it? Distract and run, stay and fight, start fucking on the top of the bar and confuse everyone and hope they leave. So that was an option that was on the table. Or the bar in this case.
And my response was, can you throw a table?
Can you throw a table? So now he's gone from that to happen.
Now he's gonna throw a person.
Okay, so Josh, when you put the money down on the table, she actually at that point took the money and slid off the chair and was moving this way. So, dude, you're here.
Perfect. That's exactly. I was essentially paying her to fuck off.
Yeah, Bloodhorn is here.
Here's 2 gold to fuck off while we do this.
I thought you were paying her to show that, oh, hey, thanks for this. Here's your payment for being in cahoots with us, to kind of also be like, haha, she's
implicate her.
But I guess
sure, if that's what they want to take it as, but I was definitely paying her to not be another person in this fight.
Fair. Just a FYI, Ray, I don't have access to my token. I only can see my token.
Give me a moment.
That's a big same for me.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
You know what? We can't play the music because it'll get copyright struck. But I'm going to listen to the tavern fight music from Divinity 2 right now.
Thank you again for the biddies, Anonymous.
We'll just do Ailstorm for me.
All right.
So you didn't ask my question. Is there somebody of a smaller class, medium class creature, or a small or tiny, I guess, probably small, within grasp?
There's a couple of goblins. There's a few goblins in here. There's a couple of kobolds who are up at the bar.
Do I know any of these kobolds or goblins? First of all, that's going to influence my decision.
No. Erected catapult tugboat. Who are you giving that to? Save that one in particular.
It's backwards, Hawkins.
It's backwards.
Damn it!
Oh,
it's showing backwards for me. Okay.
No, it was the right way the first time.
Okay. Hold on.
So
he's giving it to dude if he's gonna throw it to kobold. He's giving it to you if you choose to throw a kobold.
Okay, quick question. I don't have to know this kobold specifically, but am I aware of who he is?
No.
Damn it. Okay. I will continue the dialogue first because I think we stopped with, you said something I brought.
We're here to make sure you go quietly.
Yeah. And so with that, I respond with, Bloodhorn, have you ever known me to do anything quietly?
To which he swings his great axe off of his back and kind of holds onto it, and everyone in the bar kind of stops when he does that. And they look at him, they look at you.
And I look at him and I go, Bloodhorn, mine has always been bigger than yours.
And he says, he kind of looks at you and he's holding it and he's hefting it and he's like, I got a new one. And sure enough, he got a new one.
What does it look like?
It is a large, double-headed great axe. And the blade of the great axe, it looks like it's black obsidian chipped.
That's really pretty. Actually, where did you get that? Was it the shop down all over on Elm Street, over past the, Little Jimmy's? He
kind of lets you go through the entire ramble, and then he goes, "I got it for being loyal."
Oh, so it's a gift.
He says,
"Yeah, we couldn't afford that,
dude. Why don't we go talk to your family?"
Where are they?
It's they're safe and comfortable. But we should probably go talk to them now.
Well, I'm going to need some insurance because obviously there's a lot of tension in this room right now. You let me know where they are, just so I know that if you try to kill me, like you need to tell me where they are, so you know that you're not trying to kill me right now.
If I was gonna try and kill you, we wouldn't have come in quietly with my axe on my back.
You came in and started brandishing weapons, like it's not really quietly. Like, granted, you're being quiet, but like you're not being quiet.
Not anymore. He says, but, you know, you're not coming quietly either. You're still talking.
1 second, I have to pay my tab. And I walk over to the bar, and I look at the kobold, and I go, "Excuse me, sir, what's your name?"
He's like, Nick?
Fantastic. Nick, have you met? And I grab the scruff of it, and I fucking yeet this goddamn kobold at the, at Bloodhorn. I look at Bastion, and I go, "Scatter!" And
Like the second that he's like picking up the kobold, I am like hopping up.
All right, so we should probably do some things.
yeah,
Oh my god.
please make me roll kobold attack.
You're going to have an improvised weapon attack with a kobold.
Fantastic.
Is it a surprise attack?
Is it a surprise
who-
attack?
Is it a
who
No,
surprised
it's
the most?
not.
I mean, he was watching me, but did he really think I was going to throw a kobold at him?
He
Right?
trained you how to fight.
You can answer either way because either would work. 1, the situation, maybe not, but 2, dude would definitely do this.
Dude would
Yeah,
definitely do
dude
this.
would definitely do this.
Say
Definitely
that
is
one
doing
thing-
this.
Yeah, this is kind of the wheelhouse. Like this
Yeah.
is kind of the entire of the wheelhouse.
So, quick question. Say that one in particular is a +1, right?
No, that's the roll of d4.
D4, it's bless.
never- Oh, baby, I'm so fucking ready for this. Oh, so we're rolling initiative now. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to give you the surprise round because he wasn't expecting you to actually throw a kobold.
Thank you.
Reese got a natural 20 on initiative.
Nice.
Nice.
So
Nice.
you didn't really get... And because you went to the bar to grab a kobold, I'm going to move you to here.
You just went to the bar to grab a kobold. That's the best sentence. That is
Just
the
back at a kobold with the boys.
That's what I was gonna say the same thing. I couldn't get on mute fast enough.
Here's the way the kobold is going to work.
Crack open a kobold with the
Crack
boys.
open a cold one. So what is your actual strength, Anthony's dude?
Yes. It's a 19, so +4.
Oh god, forget it. Okay, so you have no trouble.
Can I say that I bonus action rage on the way there?
No, it'd be part of this action.
Fuck.
The reason for that is you're going to bonus action rage because you're going to get to make a grapple check against the kobold. Because the kobold don't want you to touch him.
Yeah. The reason why I asked if I was raging is because I wanted to be like, have you met? And just rage fucking yeet. Rage yeet.
You're going to rage eat,
Okay, so
but I'm saying the bonus action has to be spent as part of the sneak attack.
sneak attack? Okay.
No,
You mean
it's not
surprise
sneak
round, right?
attack. Well, it is. It's not sneak attack. It's you get a surprise.
Surprise
round.
round is only the action, but not the actual turn, right?
Well, this is the way surprise round works. Everyone who's on the surprise round, it's the first round of initiative. So we go through the initiative order, right? But anyone who is not part of the surprise round doesn't get to do anything.
Got it. Okay.
Only the
So-
person who is part of the surprise round gets to do anything.
Okay.
So, like, this is the way it goes. Bastion, it's a surprise round, but you weren't aware a dude was going to throw a kobold, because who was? So, you don't have an action.
I mean, really,
Thugs, they didn't know you were going to throw a kobold. They don't
Yeah.
have an action. Dude, you knew you were going to throw a kobold. You now have an action. For your bonus action, you're raging. For your action, you're going to grapple the kobold and then attempt to throw him at the Minotaur. I'm going to give you the throw. All you have to do is make the grapple against a kobold.
okay. And not to keep asking for extra shit, but would this be an advantage athletics check?
Do you
I
have
mean,
advantage on
you're
athletics?
raging. You're raging. You have
Yeah.
advantage.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah,
Just kidding.
advantage on strength checks.
Just kidding. Here we go. 24.
He rolled an 11.
Fantastic.
So you have the kobold grappled.
I want this like scruff of the neck, throw it,
Actually, this is what
perfect
happens.
spiral.
You say, "What was your name?" And he goes, "Nick." And he goes, "You like, have you met?" And he's like, "I was just telling people that no one really introduces themselves anymore." Ah!
Oh, I just scarred this guy for life. Oh.
Oh man. Yeah. For sure.
So
you're going to make me a ranged attack, but strength based, so you get to use your strength attack. So it's basically just an unarmed strike. You are not proficient in kobolds.
right, but it's just a strength check plus my
No.
D4 from
It's an
bless,
attack.
right?
It's an attack. So you're going to basically make me an attack roll with disadvantage,
Got it.
and then you're going to be able to add your D4 to that.
Unless you do it recklessly.
Unless you do it recklessly.
I am being reckless. I will
Pretty
roll it.
much you're the epitome
That's the
of
story of
reckless
your
right
life,
now.
dude.
Mm-hmm. But like this would like for all intents and purposes, which I don't think I have an unarmed. Oh wait, I do. Just kidding.
Well, it would just be
I have an unarmed.
a strength check because you're not adding your proficiency bonus.
You're right. You're right. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeet. Fuck.
Wow.
Can we just say that he just hits the ceiling and pinballs into somebody else?
No, basically you grab the kobold, you're insanely excited, you hurl
So
the
excited.
kobold at him, and you just see the kobold sailing off into the distance over everyone's heads.
I look at Bastion. So that's bonus action. Bastion, did you do anything on your round?
Yeah, he didn't have a surprise action.
No.
He wasn't expecting you to throw a kobold.
Okay.
I stared at you like this.
I look.
But
as a free action.
as soon as you threw him, it was more like this.
Sorry. So that's bonus action. As a free action, I go. That went differently in my head, and I'm gonna go 5 right here. Grab Bastion, and
you use your item interaction on the kobold.
fuck. Then I move here in between them.
Okay.
I go. So yeah, I go. That went lit differently in my head, and I fucking. Are we? Oh, fuck, they have their weapons out.
No, only he did. The other guys didn't.
I did take out my glaive too, so. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my glaive down the table, still within reach, and I'm just gonna like hold up my hands, and I just look straight at Bloodhorn. And I go, "Let's go, baby!"
All right.
And I'm just gonna see what happens.
So now that the surprise action has been taken, we go back to the top of the initiative round. Bastion.
Doing all of this right now? It's 10.
I know.
So I'm going to hop up from the chair, and I'm going to jump up off the chair onto the table here, or here rather. And while they're still like stunned from this, I'm going to come running here, and I'm gonna jump off the table, and like this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go flying through the air, and just like kick him across the face
With your martial arts attack.
with my main action martial arts attack,
Hell yeah, dope mum shit.
which will land me here as the kick connects across his face.
Okay.
So
Man, you must have one really cool monk friend who taught you this really cool stuff.
I'm going to do that.
All right, roll the attack.
You know what? This is bugging me out, so I'm gonna just do this. It's gonna be a little dark in here. Because the light in this room is just like flickering out. So,
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Don't breathe shit.
how bad it is right now, but I'll just turn this up. It's so bright. Okay. Nope.
Nope, now you're blue.
Nope. All right. It's ending soon.
That'll work.
It's
That'll
fine.
work.
This works.
And then I'll find you a light bulb, I swear.
So
I'm
a
pretty
12
sure I
does a
have
12
one here
meet his
somewhere.
AC?
Oh, I forgot to check. I was all excited about getting attacked. Yes.
Oh, it does. Cool. Then he takes 8 bludgeoning damage. As I like kick him across the face, and then as I land, I'm still like spinning, and I'm going to like punch him in the throat.
For your bonus action monk
And
attack.
that's my bonus action monk attack. That's
That
an 18, so
definitely
that's
hits.
gonna hit. Come on. And that's another 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
All
Let's see
right.
those. 10.
See, I just
15.
keep thinking, whoa,
So
whoa.
that's 15 feet of movement.
I can make that happen.
So-
Hold on.
That's 20. And then can I get through these doors?
Yeah.
Like, can I like bust through
They're
these
swinging
doors?
doors. They don't like. They're
Then
saloon
yeah,
type
I'm gonna
doors.
get right out here, and I'm probably gonna take an attack, or right here.
Oh yeah,
rather.
you're gonna take an AR.
And I'm probably gonna take some AOPs. But
2 AOPs.
so be it.
So first AOP is.
I kind of want this fight to like spill out into the street a bit, so I'm hoping some of them will follow me. And
What's
that
your
dude
AC,
will also
Bastion?
follow me. My AC is 17.
His 1 AOP misses. Second AOP hits with a 23.
Yikes.
And 7 points of bludgeoning damage to your brain.
Oof. I'm gonna use my reaction to have that down to 3.
All right. So as you come outside, this is what you see.
Oh shit.
Okay. So I just get outside, and as soon as I
And
get
they're all
outside,
holding heavy crossbows
Oh,
pointed at the door.
I see all of them, and I
Yeah.
just go, I just go, gentlemen, and I'm going to run back inside.
Quick question, Ray. Can you
Yes.
check Messenger? I did send you a ping in regards to something.
Sorry.
Oh god.
It is
I'm
a
not
little
running,
pertinent.
I'm like running the minimum browsers right now.
You're
so-
good. Yeah. No, absolutely. Totally understand.
Oh, man.
Damn it. I did something and I lost Kessie's feed. I know she's still there, but
Yes.
Yeah.
for on my end, it's not showing her.
So-
I keep doing this.
I'm so sure you're gonna miss out on me making all these awful
shit.
faces.
That is not what I went to do. Now you are expanded to my entire screen.
Oh no, no!
Scream.
God no.
Scream.
That was the end of your turn, right, Bastion?
God no.
Bastion?
You're muted.
Oh, he's
You're
Yes,
muted.
yes,
Boo-boo.
Bingo.
Yes, bingo.
Bingo.
Yes, bingo. Yes, bingo.
Uh,
Shit. Oh, right. You never did answer my question. What is the light source in the tavern? Is it just Arcana, or is it actual fire? Like,
Windows?
fire
Oh, no, it's
candles and
fire.
torches?
It's fire. It's fire.
Okay,
There's
cool,
lanterns hanging from the ceiling. There's a chandelier lit. That's like right over the Minotaur's head. That type of thing. So
a
these
kobold
guys
from the chandelier.
Yes,
As there's Nick just hanging from the... Oh, fuck.
Drink.
Oh my god, this is my favorite.
Wow.
Everything about tonight has been just.
It's been great. Yeah, this has been. I feel bad because like my idea was you guys were just waiting outside, but then Powder was like, "No, let's go on an adventure," and I was like,
yeah.
"Okay, I guess so. That's fine. That works too."
This window is broken out, and a guy with a heavy crossbow leans in it. This window is broken out, and a guy with a heavy crossbow leans in it. By the way, all the patrons in this area are clearing out. They start going for the door. When they see Bastion run out of it, then a couple of thugs come running up after him. Everyone stops and starts going through this door over here and this door over here, trying to find any other way out of the building. Some people, like this chick, she jumps out this window.
Where's Nick? Is he still in the chandelier?
Yes.
Okay.
He can't get down.
Damn it. All right.
So they surround you guys, and they all stop. They're all holding their actions, and they look at Bloodhoof. And Bloodhoof says, "Can we go, or do I say fire?"
So they're all leading in, and
they're holding actions on his word. And he basically is using his speaking action to, and he's looking at you for a reaction.
So, a follow-up to my original question is...
And by the way, all those guys are surrounding Bastion.
Oh, fuck. Follow-up to my original question, you said there is light sources in here being fire. Are they torches or are they oil lanterns? This is important.
It's a mixture of candles on the chandelier, oil lanterns hanging from the ceiling, and behind the bar there is like some kind of weird mirror setup with a bunch of candles on it that reflects light out from the bar. And of course there's a hearth over in the corner.
Is there a Eberron equivalent of 151 behind the bar that I can see?
That you can easily identify? No, but there usually is. It's basically rot gut whiskey.
As the bartender gone?
He's ducked behind the bar, but you can see him back there, and he is holding what looks to be a crossbow in his hands, but he doesn't seem to be pointing at anyone. He's defending the bar.
Okay. Here's what I'll do. I looked at Bloodhorn and I go, "Alright, look. You got me. Obviously, I didn't know about your little cunts in the back over there. Be outside. I will come cordially." And I look over at Bastion and I go, "You let him leave. You can go play cat and mouse with him later, but you want me right now. Cut your losses for the time being."
He says,
"Let him pass and get out. Give him and my other friends 30 minutes. 30-minute head start. That's nothing for you in this city."
He says, "You know that's okay." He kind of looks at you, and he kind of looks at Bastion, looks at Bastion, and just puts his hand up, and he starts to drop his hand, and they all start rolling attacks.
Oh, fuck, the guy's in my way. As that happens, pushing past these two fuckos in front of me towards the bar. Straight up like action movie star jumping behind the bar, and you can tell me which rolls to make. And I want to... I wink at Nick's hanging from the chandelier as this is happening, and I want to grab whatever bottle that looks highest of proof on the way down. It's going to be a few rolls. You let me know if this can happen.
Okay, so number one, mechanically you can't move through the enemy, period. So how are you going to get the enemy out of the way?
He's got a pretty straight shot right there.
You're going to go around that way?
I can. Yeah, I have the movement speed too. So, can we say for flavor that I push past them?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, fantastic. So I go through here. That is 5, 10, 15 feet of movement. I would like to do action movie star. Even if no, actually Dukes of Hazzard style. Go over the bar, and on the way down, free action, grab the highest proof of bottle I can in one swoop.
Gotcha. So just make me a quick athletics check to go sliding over the bar. You're going to receive 3 AOPs on the way through. Actually, no, all their actions are held.
Yeah.
So you're going to get all their attacks.
So
is Bastion.
That's okay. 17 on the athletics.
Okay.
To Dukes of Hazzard style this shit.
So first off, let me roll the attacks.
Are most of them
Quick
aiming
question:
towards me though?
Are they crossbow experts? Because I'm very close to them.
No, there's only 3 that have to be crossbow experts. No,
Because
sorry, 4.
also,
4 have to be crossbow
These are
experts.
pit fighters, and I
Yes.
don't think any pit fighters are going to have crossbows.
Oh, they weren't equipped as pit fighters. They're equipped as thugs today.
They're wearing their thug outfits today.
Oh,
Their profession is pit fighter.
Their profession is pit
profession
fighter.
isn't crossbow expert.
No. So one cracks you with a mace, dude, and you take. Well, he swung once. Hey, roll.
Their cosplay.
There it goes. Their cosplay is astounding. 4 points of bludgeoning damage from that guy. His second attack with a mace is a 14. Yeah, their cosplay is outstanding. That misses, I do believe, right, Anthony?
Why not?
Probably. Let me
Sometimes you
double
just
check.
wanna
I'm so
see
sorry.
what
I
you
have a 15 art class.
Okay, so that misses. The other guy rolls his first strike. 21 hits.
19
You
hits.
take 6 points of bludgeoning. His other strike is an
That's 10 all
18.
day.
It hits.
Yep.
You're raging. Don't forget you're raging, so half that.
Yep.
He is. And 4 more points of bludgeoning. The Minotaur is going to swing at you.
Oh, buddy. I'll deal this damage first, so 7 damage all day. Would we consider me talking to Teddy a short rest?
No.
Fuck
Crit.
me.
No, you had a short rest.
We had a short
I
rest
did, but I
before.
didn't. I wanted to see if I can get additional hit dice. Because I didn't use all of them.
20. Oh, no, sorry. 32
32.
points of slashing damage.
Halved.
32 divided by 2 is 16. Still up.
Bastion.
Don't you hit my boy.
That hits.
20 hits.
Are you rolling
First attack.
disadvantage for people that are crossbowing them?
No, this is
wait,
the guys with
the
maces
just,
first.
Just kidding. So sorry.
And that is 7 points of bludgeoning. His second swing. That's going to hit. Wait, does a 16 hit you?
16 does not hit.
Misses, sorry. The other guy with the mace.
17 meets.
There you go. And so he's going to hit you. 8 points of bludgeoning. And then, oh wait, I forgot. One of the guys with heavy crossbows was aiming at dude. So he gets his one shot at dude with a heavy crossbow.
Hey Hawkins, I'm starting to think this is a bad idea.
Hey.
Missed.
Yeah.
What?
No.
All right, so Bastion, the
Nah.
rest of these are
I'm
disadvantage
not-
Swear
on
to
you.
God, y'all.
I'm not sold that this was a bad idea yet.
Well,
Hawkins, why did you let us do this?
I'm not sold that
You
this
know,
is a bad
So
idea.
first shot with disadvantage.
Xander can't be the
on
only death. He's just the first.
7 misses.
I'm
Second
gonna-
shot with disadvantage on Bastion.
I'm done. I quit.
Misses. Third shot on Bastion with disadvantage. Misses.
What's your
Fourth
AC?
shot
Bastion?
on Bastion with disadvantage.
17
Misses.
is 17
Okay.
number
Okay.
And then I'll give this one disadvantage, and you get +2 to your AC. Oh my God! It still hit.
Jesus.
Well, it was a
and it's a heavy crossbow.
Yeah.
Oh Christ!
It's-
Okay.
oh wait, it's not a crit, so it's only 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And so that was their held actions. that's it. So, dude, you may go behind the bar.
Fantastic. Do I have the bottle of high proof alcohol in my hand?
They don't serve much more than less than high proof alcohol here.
Figured, but like I'm looking for, like, this is the
You see
Everclear
one that has a
equivalent.
skull and crossbones on it.
Yeah, and it says "Do not drink. This is battery acid" or something like that, right?
It says only used for lighting lanterns.
This is battery acid, you slime. That's deep cut. It's it.
Hold on. Nick didn't have a turn. What is Nick doing?
Huh?
What
He's
is Nick
trying
doing?
to get his tunic untangled from the chandelier.
The chandelier is right over Bloodhorn, isn't it?
Pretty much. Oh, and Bloodhorn may be getting some pee on his head.
Oh, God damn it. Stress. Oh, where is the chandelier? Where is it connected to? Is it connected behind the bar somewhere? Can I see it?
No, it's actually connected by the hearth, which is over here.
Extra fuck. Here's what I want to do, and let me know if I can do this.
Okay.
Bottle in left hand, javelin in right. Hit, is it a rope?
Yes. It's not a chain.
Rope.
Place
Javelin through the chandelier. I want the chandelier to go down, Nick to be free, run away. Bottle to chandelier, eruption, question mark, profit.
Question mark.
Okay, if you forestall all your movement, I'll let you do that.
Fucking yes, do it. I'm not going
So-
anywhere. I'm right here. Let's make this happen, baby.
All right. So you are going to roll the tack, though, because you are throwing at the rope.
Reckless.
Is going to be a straight up roll then,
Why am I getting a disadvantage right now?
because the rope is like as big as my 2 fingers.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. 26, baby.
Hey.
That hits.
Rope.
Now. Roll damage. Trust me, it doesn't have to be much.
What's the? Oh, for the. Okay, yeah, for sure.
It's a rope strong enough to hold up a giant chandelier. So
Do I get a +2 to this?
yeah,
So
you said
7.
you were throwing it reckless. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are raging.
I'm raging. Yeah.
raging, yeah.
So 7 damage.
That's,
To the
that's enough. So you basically the rope gets snicked, the chandelier falls down. I need you to roll me 2d12.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm gonna make him make a dexterity saving throw first.
That's fine. I don't need him to pass. I just need it to be in his vicinity and Nick to fuck off.
14. Okay,
8
so
Is my 2d12.
Yeah, 8. So he'll take 4. Because he actually does. He kind of like. He basically takes the hits on his shoulders and then kind of shrugs it off. But he basically saves some of the for half damage. Nick, in the meantime, like gets when the chandelier hits him, Nick kind of gets like blasted out and goes rolling off across the floor, and he is just mad scrambling to get the fuck out of Dodge.
That's fine. But he's not within, like, you know, he's got some distance between the chandelier and Bloodhorn, right?
Yeah, he's got basically half movement, so.
Hopefully this time is not like the last time with the kobold, and I take the bottle and just slam it right on the where the chandelier and Bloodhorn is, and I want this motherfucker to erupt.
Right. I need you to make me. You're throwing it, so I need you to make me a. It's still gonna be strength based though. It's not like anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just make me a ranged attack.
Okay.
Without. So just your strength. It's just a strength check because you know
Okay.
it's your strength plus your d20. Strength
with
modifier.
advantage because I'm raging.
Yeah, it's a strength check.
23.
All right.
Just
So-
like it's soup for my family, and I yeet the shit.
Yes.
The bottle smashes. This is lit up with candles, so you know the alcohol. The alcohol goes up in flames, igniting all over Bloodhorn.
Mhm.
He bellows in pain, and
Good.
you may do 2d6 fire damage to him.
Hell yeah, let's go.
'Cause he
And then
doesn't
I
have a
look at
reaction.
Bastion, and I look at Bastion, and I was like, all right, for real now, scatter. And that is, there's the 2d6, 2 3s, that's 6. That's my turn.
All right. So on the Minotaur's action, number one.
Is he currently on fire right
Yeah,
now?
yeah. No, you lit
Fantastic.
him on fire.
So
He's on fire.
He takes, was it 2d6 or 1d6 per round?
No,
Fantastic.
it's 2d6 initially because it goes, and
Got
then
it.
it's 1d6 around after that.
Got it.
So he's gonna take 1d6 fire damage. You can go ahead and roll that.
1d6 fire damage. 4.
4. And oops, wrong button.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I realize I never said I picked up my glaive from the table.
I know.
Wow.
Oh no.
And then I pulled out my glaive. Wait.
And then I started blasting.
To be fair, I did never.
To be fair.
Damn it! I got my hand axes, baby. I got my
He
two hand
steps
axes
over
on
here.
my belt.
He's going to
Open up
spend
your
his
heroic
action to
weapon.
attempt to put himself out, which is a dexterity check.
I think it actually is just an action.
Oh yeah, it is just an action.
You could just use an
So he
action.
takes his movement action and he basically puts himself out. He picks up your glaive and he points the
It's
point
not
of
attuned.
I know.
It is not.
And he points the point of the glaive at Bastion and
Oh,
he
fuck.
kind of looks at you and he says, "Poetry, isn't it?" And he's got the tip of your glaive under Bastion's chin.
Oh, just keep fighting. You got this. What could possibly go wrong,
And he
guys?
says-
Right?
How beaten up are you looking right now, Bastion?
I got a couple crossbow bolts in me. I'm like spitting up blood. Like I'm hurting. But like the blade here, I'm just like locked eyes with him, and I'm
He's
just
not even looking at you actually.
I'm just staring daggers at him. Then
Oh, by the way, all the guys who fire their crossbows, they drop their crossbows, and on their action, they'll be drawing their maces.
So
Well,
I'm
except
going.
for
I
this
want
guy.
to
what
have.
exactly is this guy's action? Just to like get
He
put
doesn't have
himself
an
out?
action. His action was to put the fire out.
Okay.
So-
I can't use a reaction because it hasn't been my turn yet. But can I free action spit blood on him? Like, can I like spit blood like in his face?
You can spit
I
blood
am
in the side of his
interaction, right?
head.
Yeah, like like a
Alright.
whole, as much as I can muster, which is a lot right now. Just straight,
Which is
like,
a lot right now.
Just yeah, it's a lot right now. I can muster a lot of blood right now.
Because it's coming out of the lungs. There's a lot
Yeah.
there.
Awesome, y'all.
I got kind of messed up here. And it's my turn now.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I still have a loaded crossbow bolt.
Mm-hmm. You do.
This guy right here that I have punched already. How's he looking?
Oh, he's not looking too good.
The guy behind you.
This guy right here is what he's talking about.
This guy that I already punched?
Yep, he's not looking good at all.
Okay, then I'm going to use my bonus action to give myself advantage by not taking any movement,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to like kind of like I'm still like you have like my fists up and I'm like in a defensive stance, and I'm gonna like kind of like put my hand out like right there in front of him. Like I'm just kind of like
And let him eat a
making
crossbow bolt.
making it look like I'm like kind of woozy, which
Yeah.
I am. It's very easy to sell.
Because
And
one
then
eye's
I'm
already
going
closed.
to, and then I'm going to close my fist and crossbow bolt this guy in the face so I can get sneak attack damage on him.
Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Advantage. Oop. 22 will hit him, and whoop, 22 points of piercing damage straight through his face.
Okay. He drops like a stone. Literally, the crossbow bolt goes through his face, through his head, and embeds in the top of the bar right in front of dude.
I look down at the bolt and I go, "Fucking A, man."
And I am going to address the Minotaur, and I'm going to say, you have the fucking decency to look at me when you're fucking putting a weapon in my face. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay.
The end of your life, what?
Right?
So
I'm gonna look. Seeing that, I'm looking intently at Bastion because he has my blade at his fucking head neck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
First one misses. Second strike misses.
Wait,
strike
wouldn't they
hits.
be advantage because they're like flanking?
Why? Why?
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Why?
First
They
hit
would.
there.
They would be. They probably would be.
Oh
Okay,
wait,
another.
thugs do get that, I
Bullshit.
think. Oh no, they're not thugs though. They're pit fighters.
They're not. Are they
That
not pack
missed.
tactics?
Nope. So this guy,
Fucking God damn
So
it.
how much is that one that hits a 4?
4.
Okay,
Another one
Another-
hits you.
another hit, another blow.
6. His second attack.
Okay,
Nat 20,
okay,
which is going to be 13.
13.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna uncanny dodge it to be what, 6?
Yes. Other
Okay.
guy. 14 misses. His second swing. Oh, that 20 didn't come with the first one. He actually
So-
missed.
Oh,
So
okay.
so these last 2 hits need to be with advantage, because I'm on the ground.
Oh wait, you're down?
I'm down.
Wow,
You-
you're dead, son.
You need to warn me about that.
I'm down.
Okay, so if you're down, the moment you go down, the other ones stop beating you. When did you go down? When the crit happened, or?
I actually could not have uncanny. Yeah, no, I actually could not have uncanny dodged that. So
Okay.
yeah, that would be it, what put me down.
Holy shit, 2
Or I
crits on an
couldn't-
unconscious body.
I couldn't have. I'm sorry, I couldn't have uncanny dodged it to make a difference. Rather, I did not realize how low my health was getting.
Gotcha. So
I was waiting for a big number to uncanny dodge,
Gotcha.
but here we are.
so Bastion goes down in a heap, and you can see it because there's a body between you and Bastion. And the minute Bloodhorn looks over at you, and he literally does this. He's still got your glaive, and he's kind of like got it resting right with a point in the ground, but the blade right up against Bastion's unconscious throat. And it's obvious he can just turn the glaive and cut into him. And he reaches into his belt and he pulls out what's obviously a healing potion. And he goes, "Decide."
I look at him like, is this fire like inferno? Not infernoing, but like, is it like hot,
Oh no!
or is it like?
He was, you bashed the thing on, basically most of the alcohol went on Bloodhorn, and the floor itself is like, not really burning. There's a little bit of wisp of alcohol there, but the alcohol burns off so fast it doesn't really catch the wood on fire. It did a better job of catching Bloodhorn's fur on fire than it did the wood.
Okay, but there's like nothing else is on fire.
This is a place that's had lots of alcohol spilt and lots of fires, because it's that type of place. It would have burned down long ago had that been able to burn down the entire bar.
I'm looking out of the windows. Do I see the rest of the party yet?
No.
It's only been like, what, 3 rounds?
Yep, 4.
I look at him and I say, "Do it. Give it to him."
He's like, go put him in manacles. These two guys come walking over here. I'm dropping out of combat.
I let him.
Okay.
No, actually, hold on. I say, "Do it first,
He kind of shrugs his
or
shoulders.
else I'll break every fucking neck in this building."
He says, he kind of shrugs. Someone's already put Bastion's bodies in. Well, no, they couldn't do that. So he goes, fine, and he reaches down and one of the thugs, while he's popping the cork on the potion, puts Bastion's hands and feet in manacles, and then he drops the potion down Bastion's throat.
All right. As soon as I see that Bastion is up and conscious, I submit.
How much am I being healed for?
I'm rolling it now.
I'm pretty sure it's a supreme.
I need to roll one more with you before. Sorry. Not bad.
Supreme heal, right?
9. No.
9.
It's a basic healing potion.
9.
9 points of deck.
You couldn't even cashed out for a better healing potion, you cheap bitch.
He's like, he killed one of my men. And he kind of like pulls out another healing potion and pours it down his throat. So he says, he kind of looks at your glaive and he's like, nice, by the way. He hands it to one of the guards.
I got it after killing a few of your men.
He's like, oh no, those weren't mine.
Whose were they?
He's like, those are the Dosks.
And whose were the Warforged that killed the Cobwood?
That was a contract.
From?
A lot of Warforged desperate for money right now. Apparently they've been retrieving things from the battlefields in the Mournlands.
You say this like I give a shit. Who made the contract?
The Dusk.
Who in the dusk? You're not this dumb.
You're not so dumb to think I'm going to implicate myself by saying exactly who. He's like, let's go.
To see my family.
Absolutely. I would never lie to you about that. You know that. So he begins herding you guys out.
So I'm like manacled on my feet and my hands.
Yeah, and then they run a stick through it.
Am I being like picked up?
Yeah, they run a stick through the manacles chains, and
I'm
you're dressed up like a wild pig on a hunt.
Okay, as someone's coming to do that and I'm coming back too, I assume that I have they haven't like chained my neck to anything, right?
No.
Can I headbutt somebody?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Dude laughs.
I'm like as I'm getting picked up, and I go to like I'm going to kind of like
roll an attack.
Like I'm gonna kind of like roll my head back, just like I'm struggling, and then as they're like get over here, like trying to like bring me up, I'm just gonna like whip and bring my head into somebody's nose.
You know how headbutts work. Oh shit, not bad.
With a 21.
You understand how headbutts work, right?
Yeah.
You do half the damage to yourself.
7-3. All right, cool.
You're not unconscious.
I was gonna say I'm down again.
I'm not unconscious.
Not unconscious.
All right. So they begin taking you down the street. As you guys are being led down the street, there's a large crowd on the street now.
I'm scuffing my feet along the way. By the way, I'm dragging my feet on the. Is it like I assume that it might not be like it might be a paved road, but like there's like crud, right? They're like they can still track it.
Oh well, yeah. Well, I was
They'll
getting
be able
to that.
Track the blood that's coming out of me.
As you guys are making your way down the street, there's a lot of people like standing around talking and everything like that, and you guys get taken away. We'll cut back to you next game. Cut back to our troop, and after a while, you guys come up to the bar where you left the guys at, and you guys can see there's still smoke in the air. It smells like something was burning. There's a bunch of people standing around talking about the huge fight that just happened. How Bloodhorn came out of retirement to kick some guy's ass and brought a bunch of people with him, and there's a big fight in the bar. and everything like that, and people are just chattering about it. There's the bar still hasn't reopened yet. There's still patrons in there, and there's still, kind of not patrons, but there's still employees in there, and they're still kind of cleaning things out and everything like that. So what are you guys gonna do?
So I see the carnage,
Mm-hmm.
and I look over to Astrid.
Oh, no, 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 no.
This is my fault. We should have just waited outside. I'm sorry.
I look at Powder and say, I mean, you shouldn't blame yourself.
No, we
He
knew
didn't want
better
us
than
to be with him.
We knew better, though, than to go so far to try to...
Do I see the blood trail?
Yeah, do we...
Yeah.
Are you actively looking for it, or are you just trying to see it, asking if you kind of see it in your periphery?
I'll look for it. I'll just look around for clues.
Make me an
I
investigation.
have a passive investigation of 17. I don't even know when that comes into play.
17. You basically see dude occasionally bounce to get off a building side of a building, stuff like that. So you can see there's blood smear marks on various buildings. There's a blood smear on a barrel and stuff like that. But yeah, you can yike. You can your passive investigation will let you basically see what direction they're headed.
I can tell what direction they're headed in, but... Astrid, stop me from doing anything dramatic.
What?
Just... my head's not on straight right now.
I clasp both of them on the shoulder and say, we have to go after them.
Yeah.
They would do the same for us, I'm sure. Or at least you two.
For Powder, definitely.
For Powder, definitely.
They'd come looking for you too, Astrid.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, and we rush off in the direction of the blood.
No problem. And that's where we'll wrap things up for the night. Holy crap, we went way long.
Wow, guys.
Yeah.
Let's split the party, you guys.
God damn it! This is why
I take no responsibility for this. It was worth it.
Just wanted them to wait outside.
100%.
It's a good time.
Cassie's
I wanted
fault.
to just wait outside.
It was a good time.
I wanted to just fucking wait right
It was a
outside.
good time. It was a good time.
I'm impatient and I need things.
Hey, Josh. Again,
Hey,
great first date.
pretty good first date. Yeah. Pretty good first date.
Dope guy.
We got to have a
Kobold.
bar. We got to have a bar
Throwing a few
fight.
more kobolds. Oh my
Just see
goodness.
we go to
Feats
the
of
gambling house.
strength.
There's a kobold with a blanket over him, just shivering, just
Traumatized.
It was a nightmare.
I walk up to the kobold and I'm like, hi, I want to introduce myself. My name's Powder. And he's like, no more introductions.
No.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for staying up so late with us. We really apologize for this late hour. I honestly wasn't
I
expecting
don't
for
apologize.
them
It was entertaining as fuck.
I didn't think you guys, once again, just like the freaking other fight with the giant demon, I wasn't expecting you guys to attack overwhelming odds.
It's better than Skinamax.
But it was pretty badass. And thank you guys so much for that. That was amazing.
Oh
But
my God,
in the
stress.
yeah, hey,
Stress.
it went the way it was going to go. You guys were, marked since the moment you've been back in Sharn, and people have been on the watch for you to go somewhere you probably shouldn't. And the first time you got away with it, and you made it out in and out. The second time was pushing it. So,
Third time's the charm, guys.
Yeah,
So-
sure.
Third guy's the Sharn, guys.
There guys, the charm. Yep.
All right. Well, thank everyone very much for sticking with us this late. Once again, remember, as the lovely Cassie said earlier, and there she is right there. Hi, Cassie.
Hi.
Make sure you follow us on Twitch. Followers are free, and you'll be entered in our contest for our giveaway for those minis that are on the screen right there. 30 minis given away to one person when we hit 300 followers. Thank you so much for participating in that, guys. And make sure you spread it around so the contest can wrap up as soon as possible. As Dr. Runyon told us earlier this evening, make sure you donate to Extra Life. It's an amazing charity. They do great work for children. They're an amazing group, and they need our support and love more than ever this year. We all know what's going on out there, and they need the help. So please, if you can, give to Extra Life. If you can't, then please share the link out. Maybe someone else you can. Let them know what's going on and what the charity does, and see if they can help out. Do not ever forget that part of our trying to support the community is us supporting the friendly local game stores. These stores need our help also because COVID is destroying small businesses left and right. I would say I was trying to find a store for the night, and Jessica, my wife, was watching me do it, and it was just like, holy crap. I called 4 stores and they are all shut down. 4 out of 6 stores were closed. That is, it's bad. So we need to do what we can to support the local community by shopping at local game stores when we can. The game stores we recommend are the ones that are doing the right thing, social distancing, mask for visits. This particular store, Common Ground Games in Fort Worth, Texas, they basically are doing delivery to anyone within 15 miles of their store. So they will actually deliver the product to you so you don't have to leave your home. This is an amazing thing that these stores are doing to try and keep the community safe. They need all the love you can get. If you do not live in the area, go to their Facebook page. Tell them thank you for doing the right thing for keeping the community safe. And tell them Dinner and a Game sent you so they know where the love comes from. Because we want to make sure that we show them all the love we can to help them get through these times. Also, speaking of supporting people, if you want to support us, the easiest way you can do is just subscribe right here. Remember, if you have Prime, you have a free Twitch subscription to use on anyone you choose to, and we will be honored if you use that subscription on us. But if you don't want to subscribe here on Twitch, if you don't have Prime or you don't want to use Twitch itself, we have Patreon. We have donation levels from $1 to $10 right now. You can get special titles on Discord, access to special groups on Discord. We're going to try and put together games once a month for our Patreon followers. We just get enough Patreon followers in there to make a group, and we're going to start doing a once a month game for our Patreon followers. You also get access to our Skype chat, where you get to see everything that goes up and on in Skype during the entire game, and it is insane. Sometimes you'll see us get distracted, and that's what's happening. It's Skype blowing up. So, but yes, everything you do will helps us support the show. Do not forget, as part of the Patreon Awards, you do get access to our Discord, but our Discord is public access. So please,
Did you say Dick Sword?
Dick Sword. I did.
You definitely did.
I definitely said Dick Sword.
Yes!
I totally said Dick Sword. Yes.
Dick
Glow in the dark condoms and dick swords. It's the way you settle every argument from now on. So anyway,
Lightsaber sounds.
lightsaber sounds. So, but yes, please join our Discord because you'll hear more stories like dick swords and all kinds of other stories because we're always on there. We're always talking. We're always interacting with the folks on there, and it's a great time. So please come join us. And also, do not forget, if you want to show us support and you want to have something to show for it, I'm usually wearing a hat, but I chose to wear my shirt instead. We have swag at our store. Go to www.dinnerandgame.net and you will be able to find our swag you can wear to rep us out in public. And if you do that, you will be able to, all the money that goes from those sales goes directly to us trying to help support our show, to get us better equipment, to get us the equipment to the people who need it, and to make sure that we have everything we need to put the best quality show forward for you guys. We love you so much. We do this for you guys. Please be safe, be careful. Do not go out if you do not have to go out. It is dangerous right now, more dangerous than it's ever been, and we want you to stay safe and secure. But if you have to go out, wear a mask, because it's not just about protecting you, it's about protecting everyone around you, and it does that. It's proven. So please, do your best to stay home if you can. Wear a mask if you can't. We want you to be safe. We want you to come back and join us week after week. We love you so much, because at Dinner and a Game, we will always save you a seat at the table. Did anyone remember to set up for rating?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
He just linked it.
Fucking real close because I had forgotten until you started talking about dick swords.
Dick swords are the shit.
And I was like, oh, that reminds me, we need to
We gotta
raid
raid
somebody
with the dick
else's
sword.
tavern. I mean, table. And I go.
Come join the Dick Swords.
God,
There you
I
go.
can't.
Please,
Sorry.
everyone,
Yes,
come join the
I
Dick
love it
Swords.
so
I'm
much.
going to make a dick sword emotes for the Discord.
Someone already
yeah,
made
we're
the
gonna go-
Dick Sword emote or something like that. Dick Swords. Oh, you did, Anthony. I
What?
love that thing. That
Oh,
little
I did
Dick
not make that. I found that on the internet after
Oh.
I googled dick sword. It was a gamble, and it
It was
paid
a
off.
gamble. It paid off big time.
What?
Very much
Pray tell, what else
not
did you
like
find?
gambling tonight.
No.
So we're gonna go and raid playing board games. I don't know what they're playing. It was kind of a oh shit struggle. Let me find somebody. So hopefully they're doing great. But they've only been streaming for a couple hours, so they should be well into the meat of their dick sword. But
Maiden is what they're.
oh, fantastic, even better. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and give them some loves. Make sure you let them know that we sent you and that we are showing our support. Tell them, you know, that we are just a whole bunch of morally ambiguous. What was it? Morally ambiguous.
Morally bisexual.
Morally
No,
bisexual.
morally ambiguous pansexual horn dogs.
Yeah.
But do
Oh.
not
Like
invite
that.
them to fight with your dick swords.
Yes, and well, let's not tell. Oh,
I said do
you know what?
not.
You do
Listen,
you. Surprise us.
Listen. The date's not over
Surprise
yet.
dick
The
sword.
date's
date
not
is
over
not
yet.
over yet.
The date's
Date's
not
not
over
over
yet.
yet. It's not over until you both
Fight
fall
with the dicks.
asleep. Is that what it is?
I guess.
Let's,
I don't know.
yeah. Just
Okay, this conversation just.
let's just raid.
Let's
Let's
just fade
raid.
black. Just fade
Stall,
to
stall,
black.
stall.
Let's just get
Stall,
stuck
stall,
in.
stall.
Stuck
We
in.
love you
Get
guys.
God.
Let's just
Gone.
go.
Already gone. Already gone. Been gone.